All right, I'm gonna go live and then I'm gonna sneeze big time. Sorry I'm late. I had a last minute emergency. Brunch was served, or breakfast, whatever you want to call it. I had some seafood noodle soup. It was awesome. I don't usually eat this early, but Norma felt like making it, so I felt like eating it. Eating is fun. So we are live. Thank you guys for coming in. Thanks everybody, everybody. And if you watch that premiere, the Unstoppable Jeepney's here to stay. Thank you so much. It's AI voice. It's fascinating that all of a sudden AI voice is like superb. Just last year it was like terrible. It didn't really work right. I had all these subpar videos that I never posted. They were like trying to put AI voice on them, and it wasn't really good. So I never posted the videos. Now all of a sudden, there's really one superb voice that I like, and that's on my next premiere that I will play within a day or so. So we shall see. The one I used today wasn't bad, but it's not the one everyone's jumping on. That sounds incredible. So, you know, what are we gonna do here? What is the first truth, guys? Oh, I gotta do a sound check. Oh, I never know what I'm doing right when I get started. Right at the beginning, I don't know what to do or say. What's going on? So we're live. We had great live yesterday, but it cut short, so we didn't get all the viewers that we thought we were gonna get. But me and Norma. So Norma's like, yeah, Jay. If you need something to eat, I'll fix it for you. All this stuff, and good luck on your live stream. Oh, by the way, we're called out for lunch. We gotta go. It's just like, which one is it, Norma? Live stream or lunch? So funny. It's so funny. The things I say under my breath are even, but I can't because the mic's right there. So when I lower my voice, they can't hear it. But if they're watching, they can hear it. There's no lowered voice when the mic is right here, right here. There's no low voice. Low voice mode, that means he's revealing something. Francia Domenico is here, awesome. Danielle Sports Highlights is here, awesome. Thanks for coming in, guys. Thank you. Pressy's here. Thank you, guys. Have was there like a 3-minute delay in the notifications? If you have those live, you come right in, but if not, I don't know how you're gonna find me. It's a dice game. You never know. It's like playing cards. Pick a card, any card. You never know what you're gonna get. So that's yesterday we had a great live, but it was only an hour and 11 minutes, like 70 minutes. It was very quick because I had to run out, but there was a good audience for that. But today's a different story. We'll see what happens. I think the algorithm hates the truth. They don't. Now, there's terms of service always changing. You always got to check up on that. But everyone knows there's no pornography allowed. You can't show tits, ass, and the male parts. But I found a video with 22 million views that was showing naked ass, and I complained about it, but it's still there. It probably has 30 million views by now. The view ticker was going up as I was watching it. But I'm ticked off at YouTube for allowing that, a 2 million subscriber channel with 22 million views, and the counter was going, the counter was just like flying. If I had the views without the millions, it would still be my biggest video. It's like, I don't even know if I want to look at it now, but I'm ticked off because it doesn't follow the rules of no nudity. So apparently nudity is allowed if you have a gray check mark. Unless you're a black conservative, and then that's not allowed because they keep unsubscribing me to the big channels, the black conservatives. They're trying to separate the New World Order is trying to separate blacks and whites and that sort of thing, and philosophy and all that. They're trying to divide and conquer. It's true. They're trying to rule the world without election, and they do that by creating groups that they invest in companies, in large companies, and they buy shares, and they become shareholders. And they have the central banks, they have Big Pharma, which is Vanguard, and they have BlackRock, and they have the World Economic Forum. They're all separate, but they're teaming together to rule the world. That is true. Official Buff Zeeks 20 YouTube. Yo, what's up? Going on? What's going on? Thanks for coming in. I'll give you a jacket. All right. I saw you before, I think. You are cool, I guess. Everyone's cool until you get into a heated discussion. Then you find out who you're dealing with, right, guys? It's okay. It's okay. I have disagreed with people that I find friendly, and been friendly with people I disagree with. So, in both ways. Welcome, very much welcome. Thanks for coming in, guys. We're just getting started. It's going to take a few minutes for that number to go up. Yesterday was a good day, but I had to leave. You never know when that day is where you start getting views and all that stuff. So thanks for everything. Thanks for smashing that thumbs up button, guys. If you're on your mobile device, I guess on the phones you click the dots at the top, the three vertical dots. I think it's 3 vertical dots. Touch that, and then you'll get a drop down, and you'll see the thumbs up. It's real easy, very easy. So let's see. It's a different format, though. It's hard for me to get accustomed to this because I need my media. I found the voice generator. I got to figure out how to use it. I used it for a video. I'm gonna maybe play that tonight or tomorrow. It's awesome. How to grow your channel, real quick. It's not a long video. About a little over 2.5 minutes. Not very long at all. But it's got that fantastic voice. I did one today. It's got a good voice, but it's not the same voice. Not too bad, I guess. It's okay. I don't know. I don't know what people think. I can say I know what you think, but I don't really know. I don't know how you think. I don't know how that's done. Nobody does. Nobody knows how it works. You see these physicists trying to create life by using the building blocks, the proteins and the water and the the temperature's about 98, 99 degrees right in between there. Everything's just right, and then they give it an electric shock. Like they're what are you resuscitating it? It was never alive. Fibrillation means that the heart's not stiff, but there's no pure beat. It's like freaking out. That's what that is. So there's still energy in there, but it's not a correct heartbeat. You give it a shock, and then for some reason, sometimes that works. Actually, they think if your heart stops and you do that immediately, it should work. Whatever they've discovered, but they're not you can't create life. Every living cell has bunches of encyclopedias built in, and we can't create that. We don't have anyone smart enough. Brett Glasso. Brett, what's going on, Brett? Good to see you. Sean Williams. Hey guys, it took you 9 minutes to get here. What the hockey puck? What in the hockey puck? You guys watch hockey? I don't. I skate whenever I can get over to the rink. At least it was twice a week. Then at my peak, it was 3 times a week on the ice. Then it was twice a week. Then it was once a week. For a long time, it was once a week, and sometimes twice. But now that I'm here, it's a trip. It's a day trip over into Manila. So Ortega Center. There's a couple of rinks here. They're great, but we can't get there all the time. So not every week. I skated twice in 2 weeks, but before that it had been over a month. So it's hard to skate when you skip a month or 5 weeks or whatever it was, it's hard to get back on that ice. I can do it, but it's more difficult. It's like, I can't skate anymore. What's going on? Whenever the Red Wings are on TV, they're much better this season about time. You never know with sports. You got to know what's going on behind the scenes, not just with your team. Your team could be run by dummies. And then they say, well, if we get this really good player, we'll be competitive. What you should do is get young, very tough men who can skate a little. And see, hockey's different now. They don't let you fight, but you can still be tough. Big, tough men that can skate, especially on defense. And you need the greatest goalie in the world. Goaltending wins the Stanley Cup, that's for sure. The Bruins had a nice plan last year. They ended up breaking the regular season record for wins and losses, which was fantastic. And they didn't burn out their goalie because they alternated goalies, which was a fantastic idea. But they couldn't figure out who was going to be hot at the end. And then in Game 7, they just let in too many goals. They should have with the amount of goals they scored, they should have won. But they didn't. It is what it is. But you need that one goalie too. They say, people I don't like say that, well, he's going to get hot at the right time. Well, duh. But you got to get to the playoffs. It's easier for a 6 or 7 seed to win it all in hockey, but you're gonna have that capable goalie. You gotta have it. Every goaltender that's been on cup-winning teams, win the cup twice, is a Hall of Famer. So if you're a goaltender and you win 1 cup, it's not good enough. If you win 2 cups as a goaltender, you are a Hall of Famer. Every goalie that has played, you can't just be on the team, you gotta play, has played the key role on 2 cup winners. That goaltender is in the Hall of Fame. It's no exceptions. So do the math. Do the math. Sean and Brett, do that math. Lazelle Balqueva Exuberant Community. Awesome. That's a name. I don't remember hearing that. I know I saw you before because you have a jacket, but I don't remember Exuberant Community. Are you guys, Lizelle, are you guys like friendly with Team Happy? I don't know. The connection lost me. How many? I don't know. We have a great connection. It doesn't tell me that we're on low. There's no. I'm looking for the other browser. Did that shut off? I don't see it. What happened to my Edge browser? Too many things loading up. I don't like that. Russell Brand breaks silence. Response to coordinated smear. There's a smear campaign on Russell Brand. All the people with over 1 million subscribers on YouTube that have opposing views politically with YouTube, they're all getting shadow banned, including they're removing my subscription to the Black Conservatives, and I'm not sure why. I guess maybe they're not considering removing Black conservatives. They're doing everybody with it, even some of them with less than 1 million subscribers. But maybe I just happened to notice those. But there's been like 4 or 5, and some of the white guys too, so they're just taking my subscription away. They're not blocking me from finding them or anything like that, but it's very annoying because and some of them are happening like more than once or twice. Like this one guy, Lou Valentino, every time I go to his channel, I'm unsubscribed. It's like, I can't believe it. And he's not doing it because you can't unsubscribe somebody. They can subscribe to you if they want. Let's see who's here. Lee Sung Soon is here. Awesome. Good to see you, Lee Sung Soon. Thank you for stopping in. It's awesome. Do you guys know? Here's the question. It's not really the focus of today's live stream, but I just want to like knock that over to you. Because whenever I do this, I get fewer viewers. It's not because people don't like it, it's because the algorithm doesn't like it and they don't notify people. So, and they won't, it's not 100%, they just cut it down. Right, Mr. Burger? Where's Mr. Burger? I don't see him. Who's Mr. Burger? Is that Lee Sung Soon? Tell me who Mr. Burger is, because I'm kind of thick-headed here. Adrian! Good eye, mate. Yo, Adrian! You had to love that scene because his wife was helping him all along, and it didn't look like he was going to win. And then he was beat down, and then he won the fight. And then in the ring, he's like, where's Adrian? Yo, Adrian! And then that was the end of the movie. That was, and I'm like, well, where is she? And then that was it. It just stopped. Because that's all he cared about. He didn't care about, everyone freaking out. Yeah, you did it. He didn't care about that. He just wanted to hug Adrian. Adrian was the wife. The little old wife. The helpful definition of a wife. Do you guys know the first truth? Tell me in the chat what is the first truth. I don't have it on. Maybe I should do that. Maybe I should. Mr. Burger is Adrian. Oh, yeah. So why didn't I know that though? Oh, I keep forgetting. I love burgers. I like the Big Mac actually. I was always a Burger King guy, but since I've been here, we enjoy like a Big Mac. We get the McDonald's right there, and they built the Jollibees right across the street. There was a big space with graffiti all inside, and I'm like, I started getting used to it, and then they started building something, and I'm like, what's going there? And it didn't take long, and it's all done. It's kind of huge. It's Jollibee, and that's a big building. It's not. Sometimes you go to the malls, the strip malls, and you see these little storefronts with a little burger place. It's really small. You're better off having the food for takeout than to go in and sit down. Jollibee sells burgers. They sell chicken. They sell rice. They sell French fries. They sell those little apple pies or the mango pies. Those things are awesome. We're addicted to them. It's just the little mini pie, but they're hot. They put them in the microwave. They're really hot. You gotta like wait. It's gonna be the last thing you eat. You can't go up after you eat and order the pie. You gotta order it when you get your food so that it will cool off. Yeah, Jollibee's. I like McDonald's and Burger King too, but Jollibee is awesome because you get the little funny, the mascot there, the Jollibee, instead of Ronald McDonald. It's like, I don't even know what the Burger King mascot is. Burger King was my favorite because I enjoyed the flame grilled burger. Have it your way. I enjoyed it, but there was no real mascot. They had the little crowns for the kids, the little paper crown, but it wasn't really a mascot. The Hamburglar. No, that's McDonald's, I think. The Hamburglar is McDonald's. I don't know what the hell burger. It wasn't really a good one, but anyway. McDonald's is it's different here. Jollibee is big here. Sam's Chronicles here, awesome. Hi Sam, have a great day at work. There seems to be some more, a jump in the broadcast, it's awesome. So we're all over the place, but nobody's told me what the first truth is. They don't like the subject, the algorithm doesn't like it. Do you know the first truth? There's a lot of truth, but I just want to know if you know the first one, because that's what your life's all about. People say there's no meaning to life. We don't know. There's no handbook to life. That's not true. That isn't true. Oh, they want to get rid of it. Yeah, we want to get because it's boring or whatever. It's boring and it isn't true. It's like that ain't. Those are lies. Those are the big lie. Sam's doing great, or he wouldn't be here, right, Sam? You get a minute to. It's coming up on 10 a.m. We'll see. We'll wait 2 more minutes and see what happens. I think YouTube sends things out. Why portrait, Jay? Sam, I told you. YouTube's promoting the portrait look because they're throwing it in the shorts bucket where you can watch a live stream. If you get to the end of your bucket, you can see live streams. 1 or 2 or 3 of them pop up. You can pick one. I prefer them to pick, when they see me, I prefer them to pick that one and forget all the others, But they get I don't know exactly how that's working, but it's like the shorts bucket. I was watching shorts and then all of a sudden I got through them and then I saw a live stream and I went, oh, what's this? Oh, it's Chrissy Mama. Or no, who's the other one? Filipino Raquel. It's people that I'm connected to, right, Gene Calamut? So now I can have one person up here and then we split in 2. For some reason, that's how YouTube likes it. They don't promote the widescreen if we're doing karaoke and the growing channels, because everyone, they don't promote that. But if I give you a jacket, you can connect with each other just by, on phone, you can just tap it, get the drop down and connect, go to channel. On laptop, you can click the 3 dots or right click the 3 dots and then you get the drop down. And you can go to channels. That's really what that's for. And you can drop links and numbers and stuff like that. So otherwise, Nightbot's going to bark and kick and scream. Dream Calamut, good morning to you. So now I noticed in the last year, whenever I went live on widescreen, I only had 1 guest, if that. And usually, a lot of times it was just me. And then I would get 1 guest. But I wasn't looking for anyone behind the scenes because I'm displaced here in the Philippines. So at this time of day, a lot of the Filipino women, they're the food engineer in the house and they have lunch to take care of. So that's one of the reasons Norma's not here. The other reason is she's running her own live streams on Reels, and it's big time because they have a co-op. They have a corporation where 1 person goes live and 6 others are on the live stream, and then I don't know what they do. They don't. It's more goofy than this. It's like goofy and smiley. I can't even describe it. I don't know. But on this format here, if I go 3 hours, Dream Calamut, we can get 1,000 viewers, so I'll take that. On a short video of 15 to 25 seconds, if I get 1,000 views, it's not a good video. 1,000 is anything less than that, and it's not good. I see these people with like 500 million views, and they have like 69 videos, whereas I have over 2,000. Because they have only that many with a lot of views, and then the others, they just hide them. They don't keep them. You miss my collaboration with DD. Yeah, he's not who I thought he was. I was noticing it before we met. I was noticing it because he was bailing out and sitting in the background and just going either off screen or sitting back on the couch talking on the phone. And he did that for months. And then it was a secret. Who does a secret fiance? Who does that? Well, the person that was getting screwed was the person who thought she was the secret fiance, because it turns out there were 5 or 6 women that thought they were the fiance. But he kept telling them, keep it a secret until we announce it. And he never married any of them. He just kept dumping them. And then made the mistake of coming here and doing what he did. Which is true. I have proof. I can prove it. I never posted that, but it's coming right out of the witch's mouth. It's his apology to them and me. I never played that, right? And he's out there telling people I'm a liar. So be careful what you say, because I have the proof right. Daniel Channel, I've got the proof right here, and it's his own mouth. So now we had some good shows, but I did most of the talking and most of the singing. He sang a little bit. In the first hour he did some singing, but it wasn't all bad. Whenever I started talking philosophy, he didn't want to hear it, because in Canada they're lied to. They don't have, the truth is not in Canada. The truth is not there. We think YouTube is a part of the big lie. The big lie is the conglomeration trying to take over the world, and they've already pretty much got it. It's not in full force yet, but they pretty much own 80% of the. They're not the majority owner. They're the but they have a lot of stock in a lot of companies that run things and have a lot of employment and people. They created the mask and the global warming scare and all this. They did it all. A lot of it is the WEF, but it's like a circle of circles with influence. The United Nations is a part of it. UNICEF, all those handout organizations, like this is a good thing to give to. Please give to us. They're all involved, or not all. I can't say all, but many of them are involved in it, and they don't care because they're receiving money. So Gary Materam, hello, my friend. Good to see you. Thank you. Welcome to the club. We're not in their club though, and it doesn't matter how much money you got. Not all billionaires are in that club. I do not believe two beers. Gimme. I do not believe that Trump and Elon Musk are in that club. Now, some people think Elon Musk is in that club. He's not completely saved yet, but I think Trump is. I'm not right about everything, but I don't lie. I'm not like intentionally lying about anything. I won't take money to shut up. People say there's a price for everything. If we offer you enough, I don't have a big enough following for them to offer me enough. My following, see, when I talk about this, the viewers go down, and then when I talk about something goofy, the viewers go up. Like the video I watched yesterday from Brazilian Adventure. It doesn't matter if I give them another plug. If you all go, it won't. Now I'm curious. I want to see that video is still there. They should take the whole channel down. They had 1.9 million subscribers, and they had a video that had 19 million views when I saw it, and then it had 22 million views, and the view counter was moving as I was watching it. Yeah. So what they do is they show camping and ASMR, and then the girl shows her ass. Yesterday alone they had 15 million views. Yep. Oh no, that's. And she does it by showing her ass. Her ass is the feature on the channel, and YouTube allows it. She has the thong, but they say, oh, she's wearing clothes because there's clothes above it, so therefore the thong doesn't need to cover the ass. There's no perfect ass or anything like that. That doesn't exist. 27 million views. It got 7 more million views after I left. It's still there. It's not taken down. She shows her ass for more than 10 seconds, and then she cooks and pats the dog, and then 27 million views. Screw that. That means and she's not very pretty. But it's a good ass. So, but I can't stand it. 438,000 thumbs up. Called ASMR. There's no definition of ASMR. It is, I mean, it stands for something, but YouTube warned us to stop doing that. But it's okay. Some channels just get to do what they want. Autonomous sensory meridian response. What that means nothing to me. What does it mean in slang? Oh, it gives you a tingly feeling. What? In the gonads? It's unbelievable. If I do that, they're going to shut down my channel. They'll demonetize me, and then they won't even demonetize me. I'll just be gone. I'll try to get in one day and like, where's my channel? Where's my login? It's gone. You are now a ninja with a different name. So Trump is on the take. Who's he doesn't receive money from the government. What are you talking about? See, you live in Canada, you're not getting the truth. That's not true. That actually that's what the media was doing 5 years ago, and then they spent 5 years doing it, and everyone thinks he's a bad guy. It ain't true. He's the only person fighting for the truth so far, and Vivek. And then we have people against him too, because it just that isn't true. So why didn't you marry one, Two Bears? You like a woman that has an ass like 2 honeydew melons, so why did you marry a Filipino? Does she have a butt like that? That's what I don't really know. But it's not the channel that I'm upset with. It's the fact that YouTube allows it. But they don't allow it in their rules. Don't tell me that's ASMR. Which I don't like because it means autonomous. What does autonomous mean? Autonomous meridian response. Autonomous sensory meridian response. It's actually a medical term. And it's, the average person, she's not a doctor. For some reason they know she found out she can get away with it, and now she's doing it. But if we try it, we're screwed. What the heck is ASMR? So you can just do a video and call it ASMR. It's stimulation. It's the way you feel about stimulation. Oh, so why don't I do that? Oh, I'm not a girl. I don't have a butt like that. There's no perfect butt. You got to have jeans on to win a hot buns contest. You don't show your butt. Jeans are, but this thong thing, I don't get it. And it's YouTube that's pissed me off about it, because she had a butt like that. Yeah, the butt disappears. That pretty butt, it's there in the 20s, maybe the 30s, but after that, food takes care of that. The wrong foods. Yeah, you both could complain about each other, but it doesn't help. There's no sense. It's how you make each other. It's the little things you do for each other that counts. So I'm just joshing with you. Norma makes me meals. I give her the money to buy the food, stuff like that. The first truth. I still haven't got the answer to that. And there's only one answer to it. There's only one answer to the first truth. And they're not going to tell you that in Canada, that's for sure. YouTube themselves aren't going to tell you. YouTube's going to tell you. Here's what YouTube's going to tell you. I'm getting a blank. I'm getting blanks here. What's going on? Feed me! Hold on, guys. I'm like, wrong button. Wrong button! Alright. Here's what YouTube's going to tell you. What's new in studio? Top community clips shelf available now. Expansion of channel permissions and upcoming changes to community service guidelines. Warnings. Let's read that. let's read that. So yeah, again, if you watch that premiere, jeepneys are here to stay. Unstoppable jeepneys here to stay. Thanks for watching that, guy. Thank you so much. So let's go to upcoming changes to community guidelines warnings. We're going to read that. This is from YouTube. January, update to harassment and cyberbullying. That's such BS. It's part of life if you're a man. I made a comment that told somebody what I think they should do to make this a better video. And it wasn't really long at all. It was just like a little thing. And they said I was bullying. On January 16th, we'll begin striking content that realistically simulates deceased minors, but not adults, or victims of deadly or well-documented major violent events, describing their death or violent. I thought they got rid of that years ago. Community guidelines. It's so ridiculous. So anything shocking, you can say this is shocking, and a lot of people do that. It's shocking! But if you actually show the real shocking, then they won't allow it. We see so many shocking things, but they allow it. But shutting down your channel just for leaving something up there, there's no warning. Community guidelines warnings may now expire. You know, the goody two shoes community guidelines YouTube, they don't care about what they say they care about. They only care about the far left. Oh, it can't be too shocking because it hurts feelings of other people on the left. They say, don't complain, Jay, just go. But complaining gets more views. Complaining will get you more views. I don't want to watch that. So, mega love shout out, everybody. Vilma Team Happy's here. Awesome. You were here earlier, and then I guess you came back. Thanks for coming back and back. That's called a playback. It was, not anymore. It's a view. What do you mean we don't hear the truth in Canada? Everybody hates Trudeau now. Everybody hates Trump now. So why do you hate Trump? He's fighting for you. Trump's on your side. You're not on the other team. Everyone hates Biden, especially hates Marcos now. Yeah, but you're saying that you hate everybody. That doesn't make sense. Trump is the one fighting for you. He's fighting against them. He's the only one that knows the first truth, which is, here's the first truth, guys, and you've all been avoiding it because nobody has said it or haven't seen it in the chat. Maybe I missed it. Trisha J's here. The first truth, guys, is in the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. That's the first truth. It's true, and it's the first one. If you don't believe that, then you'll never be able to make sense out of anything. That's why you're not making sense out of things. Now, it doesn't mean you don't know anything. You're a good guitar player. You know how to do security devices, things like that. Nothing wrong with that. What do you mean we don't hear the truth? Everyone hates Trudeau now. Everyone hates Trump. So how can you hate Trump if you hate Trudeau? So who are you going to vote for? You're going to vote for Kamala Harris? It doesn't make, she's not a leader. Neither is Joe Biden. Trump's a leader and he's fighting for the truth. That's all I can say. It doesn't mean you don't like, so you hate everybody, so how are you gonna like Trump? You're not gonna like everything. Trump is really pissed that he could not build a Trump golf course resort in North Carolina. How pissed is he? Nobody has any money. They can't pay. It doesn't, see, now he doesn't need any more money. What he's charging money for is so that he can pay the people that do the work and then create an experience for people that want to pay. So when I come along to pay, I want an experience. Like we went to a restaurant the other day. It was all imported food from. I'm presuming it's imported from California. I don't care about California, but it's the closest big state that would export food to the Philippines. So, and it was a wonderful melt in your mouth steak. So, and we had some wine also imported from California. And we had the best. I've been in here almost 2.5 years, 2+ years, and we've got very little asparagus. The only good asparagus I can find is the little ones in a jar from Spain. I think it's from Spain, and they're soft. They're okay, but it's not fresh. And then the big ones, they're like long and skinny. You get a lot of white on the end of them, and then then it's not the best asparagus I've ever seen until I went to Wolfgang's in. It's in Ortigas. It's in Ortega Center because we walked from Mega Mall over to the Podium. It's in the Podium actually, and we ate at Wolfgang's, and you pay money for that, but I was totally happy. We had a huge steak for two. It was like Norma could not eat it all. I had to eat the last couple pieces. So we didn't even have a start. We had bread, asparagus, and the steak, and that's all we could eat, and a little bit of one glass of wine. That was fantastic. But I paid for an experience, and I was pleased. It didn't matter how much it was. It was 13,000 just for two. Or no, closer to 13 something. It was almost a little bit less than 14,000 just for that, and not including everything else that we spent money on. But just in Wolfgang's, but it was good food. Goods. The steak melted in my mouth, every bit of it. I don't know how they did it. It came on a sizzling plate, so it was cooking while I ate the first piece. The rest of the steak was still cooking in the hot they called it au jus or whatever, but it was Donald Trump never took $1 to be president. But Obama took all the money, that's for sure. That's for darn sure. And he never said a word to stop this racism. Never. And then everyone's like, we need Obama back. No, we don't. White people voted for him or he never would have been president. But they never criticized him. Everything was like, you gotta leave him alone. He's the first black president, so he's perfect. So everyone thought, oh, everything he does is perfect. My daughter said, Dad, the executive orders are benign. There's nothing wrong with them. And I said, okay, so let's look at the first 10. And there was a theme. And the theme was, in the event the president makes a declaration, property here, there, and everywhere becomes federal control. And then property comes from states, and that takes power from states. And if you take away the electoral vote, that takes the rest of the power away from the states. Because the electoral vote makes the small states equal to the large states. Small and large based on population. So if you want New York City and all its scumbags, and Los Angeles and all their scumbags to rule the country, get rid of the electoral vote. That's how you do it. That's what rule the world means with the WEF and the New World Order. That's what all that means. Take their power and tell them they're in danger, and we have the solutions, and they'll do what they're told. That's what they're doing, Deborah Orat. Deborah Orat! The mask is one of the things they're fooling you with. You don't need a mask. You never needed a mask. When you were in the hospital when you were 5 getting your tonsils out, or 10, you didn't need a mask. Anyone that had their appendix out when they were 13, you didn't need a mask. Jack's Vlogs, you don't need a mask. That's part of the fake news in the in the big lie. The big lie is rule the world. How do we do it? We give money when there's stimulation programs in the U.S. They give billions to all these groups called UNICEF, United Nations, the Kennedy Center, all these groups. There's a lot of the non-profit is like a wonderful world to them. Obama got the Nobel Peace. Why? Let's talk about that. He just became president and they gave him the Peace Prize. Mike, we got to go see Mike Whitcomb. Hold on, Mike. My pointer's off. That's weird. So go to channel. Hold on. We're gonna go to Mike Whitcomb. Oh yeah, cool. I don't really know you up close, Mike, so I don't know if that's you or not. I subscribed to you a long time ago, and I'm unsubscribed. YouTube unsubscribes me to everybody. Whoever, if I don't watch your video, they'll unsubscribe me. So I'll subscribe again. You don't have any videos. Today's the 31st. Oh, they didn't count my videos yesterday, so it's going to roll over until February. That'll be good. Because I had over 500,000 in January. 525,000 views in January. So the rest of my January 30th and 31 will count in February, and that'll be a big number. But I got to post videos. I'm still going on. I'm still talking. Wait a minute, you lost me. I already forgot. I'm always going to talk about that because we're getting near the end times, Jack. You gotta get right with God. Repent, my bro. Repent. See, you got an extra strike against you, Jack. You were a guitar player. But that's okay because Alice Cooper is trying to get saved too. He says most young people under 40 think that Jesus Christ is a swear word. They don't. If you use the Lord's name in vain, that's a sin. Dems get the West Coast vote and hope they pulled because California is the largest state. And then my daughter moved to San Diego a couple of years ago, and she lived there for like 7 months or more. And when she went there, she was gung-ho about being in on the left coast and being among that. And then when she came back, she said, "Dad, these are the stupidest people I've ever seen in my life. They think they're on another planet." She said, and it's no one particular person, it's everyone. They don't know their ass from their you-know-what. Mike's trying to look cool. Yeah, he looks cool. He's got the whitish hair, though. You want to look cool, color your hair dark. It's DD in the Philippines. He has been quiet on YouTube for I meant to check out the Bliss Life. Bliss Life does a growing stream, and I wanted to see if she was promoting him because she does that on. But he doesn't have any shorts or anything. He's not in the Philippines, I don't think. I don't think. I'm not sure. And if you're thinking of going there to get a job, I wouldn't go to Canada. I would not go to Canada. Politically, it's bad. All right, Jack, I got your message. I'll check that out. And do I need to see that right away? Trying not to look. Nobody wants to look old. You got to stay young, guys. Yeah, that too. Let's see. I'm going to send you a video. Yep, I'll check that in a minute. Mr. Cartoonist is here. Awesome. Thanks for stopping by. Don't go away, guys. We're just getting started. We're at almost minute number 50. We got a nice little audience going on. Mr. Cartoonist, guys, if you're not connected with Mr. Cartoonist, connect with him. He does the time-lapse videos. He's got shorts and regular videos. It shows him drawing from white screen, and it's awesome. It's awesome. That's how you prove you're the artist. Who cares about that flog, DD? Yeah, I think he's a moron. Because there's two things you got to be smart with. You got to be academically smart, and you got to be emotionally smart. So on the emotional side, he had a secret fiance, and it kept changing, and he never told anyone that it was changing. And then he came here last year, a little over a year ago, about a year and 2 weeks ago, and said, "Jay, I'm here. On day 5 that I'm here, and this is my 4th day, so tomorrow I'll be leaving to go see my fiance in Cebu." And then he grabbed somebody and he did something to her that she doesn't like it when I talk about it, but he sent me an apology video a couple of days later, specifically stating that he's sorry about it. But he didn't know who it was, which proves he didn't know her at all. He didn't know she was married or anything. Mr. Krakalian, hey, what's going on? Welcome aboard. We're just getting started. Reaper of the Nights here. I'm good. Awesome. So we're talking about DD. Yeah, DD, Dan Dobson. So we don't know where he is. Do you know where he is? I didn't want to make this about him, but let's go see something. I had a shortcut to him, but not anymore. I finally got rid of it. It might be on my other browser or something. I'm not sure. Let's find out. Oh, I know what to do. All right. Let's find out. He's got an upcoming. Oh, he never went. Oh, it's February. He's in 2 weeks. He's got an upcoming charity. Now you can't do charity on YouTube unless you have 100,000 subscribers and you click into the charity issue and tell them you're doing a charity. So there's the first rule break. They might let him get away with that though. And he's got popular video shorts. Let's see what date that was. January 14th. Oh yeah, 2 weeks. Videos 13, so it's been 2 weeks. He's got nothing. He's got 22,000 views in the last 30 days. I have 525,000. So he's got a little blip in there on the 11th. So he's flatlining compared to me in the comparison. So I don't know where the subscribers are coming from unless he's still fishing. After 3 years, you got to stop fishing, guys. You got to find a time to make videos and get natural subscribers. Indian girl, Manisha, thank you for stopping by. Thank you so much. Awesome. What is, hold on, I can't see. What is the first truth is, because if you don't know the first truth, everything else in your life screws up unless you know the first truth. The first truth is that in the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. If you realize that to be so, everything else falls into place in your life. Yeah, but it doesn't, giving away Gcash on your Premiere, if you have a 2-minute video, and then you pay somebody the equivalent of $1 to watch an extra 5 minutes of a 2-minute video, you're only going to get like 2 people to do that. So 2 or 3 views, that's not going to cut it. You got to give people what they want without asking them to watch. Now I do it in the live streams, but that's different. doing a giveaway in a live stream, it's like everyone's having fun. That's, you know, and that's all we're doing. Because they won't come otherwise. They're not coming to my, they'll come maybe to see if I'm doing a giveaway, but I don't see very many of them here right now. So, and that's mostly Team Happy, but it's for anybody in the Philippines. Wait, I can't see that. I can't see that last chat until somebody puts another post in there. Why do I have a pic with a mask on? Oh, Indian girl. Why do you got a pic with a mask on? Yeah, masks are not needed. So you're not getting the news. You're not getting the truth. It's a scam. I can't believe that there's still about 4 or 5% in the Philippines wearing masks. And the problem is that the big malls are, the employees are still wearing masks, and there's nobody to question. The top people, they're not listening to your questions. It's like, why are we still doing this? So the truth is not in them. And then they get to keep their job, so that they're not. But I don't know why you're wearing a mask on YouTube. That I don't get that. No need to wear a mask in your Google photo, guys. Unless they're telling you, we're gonna mess with you if you don't have a mask on. Yeah, Two Bears, I can't show you that chat, but yeah, I don't know where he is. Don't follow him anymore. Nothing he is blogging interests me. Well, I noticed the people that went to the few live streams that he did after the incident, they're all the people that never liked what I was saying. And I consider them like not very knowledgeable. You don't need a mask on your profile pic. That's the whole point. I know you're just kidding. I won't watch your video if you're wearing a mask. I mean, I do. I think Deb's employers make her wear a mask, and sometimes we see the mask. I'm not sure. Brainwashed by the fake news. Well, the fake news, all the television news media is invested in by the conglomerates, BlackRock, Vanguard, and State Street, who are trying to take over the world by not listening to representatives. They're actually giving money to they're bribing some political leaders and training some others, not all, into doing what they're told and carrying that torch. But yeah, they have heavy investments in the news. You gotta kind of, those news network anchors, they're all afraid to say stuff because they know there's no direct orders. Some of them are giving direct orders, but not everything has a direct order. Because at work, I remember there's a lot of people that were afraid to say stuff at my work, at my hotel. That was years ago. Like, we can't say that. No, we can't say that. Ah, we'll get in trouble. She wears masks outdoors too. Yeah, I did notice that. I don't know why. So they watch a little bit of TV, and they don't have the truth. So you don't watch mainstream news, but they are. That's how you know who's watching mainstream news. They were still wearing masks. Yeah, you'll get sick in the end. That doesn't help your immune system. The thing they say about children when they're little is they got to go out and play and get dirty. You got to get dirt in your mouth. Now, I mean, you don't want to suck on dirt and swallow. You don't want to eat dirt, but you got to rub some dirt on it. Yeah, when are you going to kiss someone? You're really going to get germs if you do that. Yeah, that's so true. I hated the mask. I wore them when I had to get inside a place, and they say, no entry without mask. And I had to put a mask on. And I'm like, for the few minutes I'm inside, it's like, I can't stand this. I lived on the border of New Hampshire and Massachusetts. And New Hampshire didn't have any mask law, and Massachusetts did. So if you're in a store on the Massachusetts side, no entry without mask. I live right there. It's like right on the border. And it's like no entry here without mask. You know, big sign. And then you go up the street for the first store, and it's like there's no masks. It's like, what's the fucking difference? The mask never prevented anyone from getting sick. It was supposed to stop you from giving the bug to somebody else. Best solution is, if you're feeling sickly, stay home. Isn't it surprising, now that I think back, that on a specific day in Massachusetts, all the stores had permanent stickers on the floor, keep 6 feet apart. How did all the stores have that ready? B Comic Animation, what's up? We're talking about the first truth. Now, the conversation moved to the wearing of masks and the fact that masks are not necessary. They never were. It's a part of the big lie of the takeover of world government. They're trying to create a world government by investing in corporations and telling the CEOs what to do. 80% of the Fortune 500 has an investment by BlackRock, Vanguard, and State Street. They're controlled by the WEF, or are they going along with the WEF, which is the World Economic Forum, right? And which is the WEF is chaired by Klaus Schwab. BlackRock is chaired by Larry Fink. State Street, I keep forgetting his name. I just watched him yesterday. Hold on, State Street is Ronald Logue, but there's somebody else that is, might be, no, that's not him. Jamie Dimon. Jamie Dimon is an American billionaire, business executive, and banker who has been the chairman and chief executive officer of J.P. Morgan Chase since 2005. He actually spoke at the World Economic Forum and actually said something against them that was very, it's in a video, it's not, I don't think it's typed out. I don't think it's here. Maybe I could play that. Is this it? No. I might not see that. 4 days ago. Oh, this might be it. Hold on. I might. Let's play this.
That population of low-income folks have more crime.
I don't know if you can hear that.
Less good schools. Talk about that a little bit too. This is like a no-brainer. Lift up society, and I would pay for it by taxing the wealthy a little bit more.
He said I would tax the wealthy a little bit more, and he kind of had a smirk on his face because he's not. He's not at the. That's on Bloomberg TV. He looks like he's in his 60s. He could be 59. Actually, I could have found out right there. He said some harsh words about the WEF right on their program like a week ago, but I don't have the video up. No, where's Jamie? I just lost him. Oh, where's Jamie Dimon? He's the former CEO of J.P. Morgan, but it's very recent. Born in 43, he's 80. Oh, wow. Oh, no, that's William Harrison. How can he be 80? He doesn't look that old. All right, well, anyway, getting back to the topic. One way, yeah, the one-way signs for the aisles. Yeah, they don't need to wear masks. They're doing it because they watch TV. My daughter had a fake mask. It looked like a mask, but there's no mask there. And it was like, and when you looked at it, it's like, I thought she has a mask on. And then I looked again and I went, oh, wait a minute. It looks like a mask, but it's not a mask. What's really sad is when you see children wearing a mask. When you see like 5, 6, 7, 8-year-old kids wearing masks. And then they're going to school. That's what's really sad. Right, Indian girl? You're going to change your page? There's no need for masks. There never was. It's part of the big lie where we're told what to do. We have been, and this started what in 2020. So we've been told what to do, and that it's going to come back. So this I'll get off State Street. Hold on. The evolutionary biologist will tell you that the theory of evolution says that apes turned into men from the little monkeys to the chimps to the man. It doesn't work that way. In evolutionary biology, any self-respectful evolutionary biologist will tell you that wolves turn into chihuahuas and poodles. Poodles don't turn into wolves. So the wolf is the top of the dog food chain, and then as they evolve down into poodles and chihuahuas, or chihuahuas and poodles. But a poodle can't turn into a wolf. So how does the opposite happen with man? That never happened. There's no fossil record. Fossils aren't formed over millions of years. Fossils are formed very quickly. When you bury something fast under a lot of weight, a fossil will form in months. It doesn't take years for fossils to form. Mountains form two ways. The continents collide and push up and form a mountain range in between the two continents, or there's a volcano. That's the two ways mountains form. So there was a lot of continental movement. That's what created the Alps, among other mountains, and volcanoes formed the rest of the Filipino. The Philippines itself is an archipelago of volcanoes. Japan is an archipelago. It's on the rim. There's they call it the Ring of Fire. It's Japan and Philippines and down and through Indonesia, and it's just on and on. So that's how that happened. So where are we? That's evolution. So the theory of evolution is wrong. People said, Jay, you never read the book Origin of Species. Of course I read it. That's ridiculous. There's no proof in the book. It's all theory. But it was theory created in the 1800s. It was like right around 1860. Shows right up. The book was, how come it doesn't say? Yeah, it's just hand-drawn pictures. But why? Oh, here I'm not all the way on. Okay, so. I guess there were updated editions, but 1859. So 1860, yeah, it's November of 1869, 59. So right around 1860, the book was out. 502 pages. So, yeah, it's all dreamed up. I mean, it was a nice thought, a nice series of thoughts. He wasn't a stupid man by any means, but it just wasn't exactly right. Matthew, what's going on? I'm doing a live stream. So my wife is worried somebody will break into the house through the windows and wants to put bars. Being who I am what I am. That's what God said to Moses. Being who I am going nuclear and installing electric fence stuff across the world. No, you'll kill people. They'll try to touch it. We have, if I can look, I'm going to switch the view here. You can see the bars. Now there's wood on the inside going vertical, but if you can see it's pretty intricate. It hasn't been painted in a few years, but we could probably use another paint job. But you can see the bars on the window. It goes all around. So that's a Filipino thing. Now there's also an 8-foot wall outside, but if you want to scale the wall, you got to deal with they cemented in broken glass at the top. But on the parts where it's easier to scale the wall, there's more glass. Glass and nails and all kinds of things, so you don't want to do that. So funny. In the front, if I had to go over, I would be able to do that in the front. But it still has the bars. And at the top of the bars, they're like double spare tips. It's like they go out like that. And it's like, you got to be very careful. But we could do it. And then you got a dog on the other side that's never going to stop barking. But the dogs are like crying wolf. There's always a dog barking. Nobody looks. They just let the dogs bark. So that takes that away, right, Trisha J. Lee Wagon? My wife is worried. All right, so 4 years ago, says Mike Whitcomb, I put barbed wire on top of my wooden fence, and the county came by and told me I had to take it down because it was a safety hazard. Yeah, thieves might get hurt, and then that's not nice. That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. I'm not saying you're stupid. It's stupid of them to even think of coming to tell you that. It's a safety hazard. Somebody might not be trying to rob you by coming over your house. No, I might lose I might forget my key and then come home and I'll have to scale the wall myself. It's only 8,000 volts, but no real current behind it. It's just a real nasty shock. 8,000 volts? 240 volts can kill you. How does it have 8,000 volts? I don't know. 8,000 volts, that'll burn everything, right? Thank you for the thumbs up, guys. If you haven't already, consider smashing that like button, the thumbs up button. If you're on laptop, it's very easy. It's right under the video. If you're on phone or mobile device, just click I think it's the 3 dots, and then you'll get a drop down, and then you'll see the thumb. That's all we need, guys. I appreciate it. I love the thumbs, right, Trisha J? Who wants to join me on the shared panel seat? Can I? I don't know if I can get it because I'm already live. Nope. I don't want to X out. It might be too late for that. Start a poll. I don't know if I can do that. There's not many options. Save, highlight, share, mute mic. No, I don't want to mute. That's a problem if I mute. Just let me know. If you stop hearing me, I accidentally did it. I think it's the amps that kill, not volts, but I'm not sure. Well, we're on... No, it's voltage because the amps are split into voltage. So We're on 220 here, so I haven't been shocked yet, but I don't want to be. If you hang on to it, it's, I don't know if it'll kill me, but it'll be bad. It's worse than 110. 110 is bad enough. Right. Don't you split the amp? The ampage gets split off into voltage, right? So that it's less. A real nasty shock. Yeah, that I don't understand. I don't understand voltage without current. That I don't understand. So thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it. Do you know the first truth? They don't. It's hard to argue. I can't argue with people. If we don't agree, I can't argue with anyone that doesn't want to understand the first truth. Because everything else, they don't. There's something wrong with all their other arguments. So, and you get it in politics. That's how I know who I can't stand. Or even if you're my friend, if I think you don't understand that, then I'll say he's on the wrong track. I may consider you my friend and then still think you're on the wrong track. Like if you're wearing a mask or something like that, or you think there's global warming. Tell that to everyone suffering in the deep snow right now that there's global warming. Oh, it caused the snow. Really? Tell that to George Washington in the 1700s. I don't know if it was 1770, right around 1770, I think, when people were freezing to death. Tell them about global warming. Do I support Israel? Yes. I support Israel. And I support Jewish people. I love the Jews. In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. That's the first truth. Anyone that doesn't understand that, it's hard to argue with them about anything because the truth is not in them. And you have to agree on that, or else there's no more talk. There's almost no talking. You can't marry somebody that's not equally yoked in the belief of God, because everything from the first date will go wrong. I follow the elite. They don't believe in that, Jack. The truth is not in them, so they don't believe it. They don't. I'm not in the club. Neither are you. No, not the elites. Palestine was offered statehood several times, and they rejected it, and now they've gone with Hamas to. You're basically cutting off your wrist to spite your hand, is what they're doing. They run the world. No, we're talking about how do we put a stop to them. Now, there's been some major punches thrown at them. Oh, it went away. Hold on. I already, because I haven't memorized his name. Oh, no, I don't have it. Not Ronald. Look, hold it. Where'd he go? Oh, I lost his name. But anyway, the former CEO of J.P. Morgan and the president of Argentina both said some harsh things at the WEF meetings in this month, earlier this month, a couple of weeks ago, 1 to 2 weeks ago, saying that they're full of crap, in a nice way. No, I don't support the New World Order at all. The big lie. It's hard to explain. I gotta explain all that. It takes a while. I support Israel, but not the part. Maybe it's a question that I shouldn't answer. So, I hate Palestine. I don't hate anyone. I'm not going to say I hate them, but they're doing the wrong thing. I will say that. The beast of desert. Personally, you just said well, I support the first truth that God created the heavens and the earth. That gets us started on any argument. So I'm not watching 500 meters of electric fence wire, P1800 energizer for the fence, P2500, insulting standoffs for the fence. I think you're trying to say insulating. Wire for P250, cheaper than getting bars made. Oh, okay. We'll see how long it lasts. The bars will last you 30 years. All they got to do is paint them. The paint looks worn out. Like, maybe it wasn't all, maybe this part wasn't painted. That I don't know. Because this one and that one, it looks kind of rusty. It's not rusty, but it's like dull and dust. There's a lot of cobwebs and like bug dust and stuff like that. So I just said I support Israel. There's a war against Israel versus fake Palestine. Palestine doesn't want peace, so you can't negotiate peace with somebody that doesn't want peace. There's something wrong with their children that now 20 years ago they were children, now they're in their 20s. So that's the problem. It's raining on. It's been a nice sunny morning here. There's been no rain, but as it gets, it's 11 a.m. In the next 1 to 2 hours, it'll probably be cloudy. I love satanic stuff. I don't. Now, I'm not sure what the Israeli government is doing, but I don't believe the Palestinians are telling the truth. The truth is not in them. That's what I'm trying to say. So I hate to answer that question because then I get in trouble. So I met 10 Jewish people today. Jack's not Jewish. Jack's still in training. He's a good man, he is. No, I don't like satanic stuff. I believe in God, because where else do you think you came from? Evolution. Evolution goes, wolves turn into, as evolution passes, the generations of wolves turn into smaller dogs until you get to the poodle and the chihuahua. The chihuahuas and poodles don't turn into wolves. It's the same with apes and little monkeys. They don't turn into men, and men don't turn into monkeys. Men turn into weaker men. That's what you have here. That's what you have now. It's like everyone's weak. You are from Israel? Well, thanks if you're from Israel. I'm not really watching what their government is doing, so I can't answer any questions about that, but I do know that the truth is not in Palestine. In the 46 and 48 and some point in the years after that, they were offered statehood and they rejected it. They don't want their state, they want a bigger state. They want to kill all of Israel. So that's not going to happen. It ain't going to happen. M and J, yeah, if you got a new video, just put your video down. It's hard to get anyone to like go to your channel and follow you that way. We're not doing the growing streams, although it's okay if you drop. It's okay if you do that, but it's not really as helpful as doing videos. And if you want views on the video, you can send the video out and then just write, new upload or whatever. It's Netanyahu, right? Benjamin Netanyahu is the leader of Israel, right? Or is it still him? Isaac Herzog. So Netanyahu's out, right? So he did come back and now he's out again. Is that what happened? Yeah. So I don't know what they're up to politically. I do know a temple needs to be rebuilt. No rush on that, though. That's the beginning of the end. The prophecies are all coming true. How can you tell me the Bible's not real? There's hundreds of prophecies. They're all coming true. Oh, did I get the politics mixed up? The Israeli president is not the same as the prime minister? I don't know what the differences are. I didn't know there was a difference. So if I'm the president and you're the prime minister, what are you to me and what am I to you? I don't know. I don't know why you would have both. I don't know. It's like I always thought the King of England or the Queen of England had no power. You know, it's just pomp and circumstance, right? And now I realize King Charles has a lot of power and he has access over a lot of money. Australia certified him as their king, right? And there's a few others. King Charles is. Some people on YouTube have some pretty good evidence that he's the Antichrist. Yeah, I'm searching lots of things, but at the moment I've been staying away from that. Although I am aware of Benjamin Netanyahu. Israeli is the natural enemy of everyone around them. It's always been that way. But the truth. Now there are some Arabs who see the truth, and some Jews who see the truth. Those are the people that I pray for. Dracula, Blade the Impaler. You call him an impaler? I did not know that. Well, I guess he impales your neck. I don't know. Oh, Vlado Blade. I don't know. Dracula. I don't know. I've heard of I've heard of Dracula back in the day, but I don't know the differences. I don't know. Thanks for the thumbs up, guys. If you did that, we've got a truck announcement outside. I remember in the 30s, America used to do that, but the Philippines does it to this day. It's like we're still in the 30s and 40s. There's a little. It's not even a tricycle. I don't know what the heck it is. It's a little vehicle with a speaker, and then they're playing like a recording. Thank you, Beast of Desert. So, yeah, I'm not right at the moment. I'm not going to get into the differences between president and prime minister in Israel. At some point, I'll take a peek, but I don't know what difference it makes right now. That I don't know. What are you doing here? Somebody is with me. She's with me. Look at you. Look at you. Stop grabbing my shirt. You're ruining my shirt. It's all kinds of little pokeballs now from your claws. Look at the blue eyes, guys. Isn't that awesome? She's awesome. Now go play. Let go. Get your claws off me. Stop it. Get out. Go. At every opportunity, she'll jump on me and sit there. Yeah, I'm a nice father until I decide I want to go somewhere, and then my kids resent it. I have 3 grown daughters with children. They resented that I came to the Philippines. One daughter is putting up with it. She's kind of nice, but she's the one I thought I wasn't gonna make it with. Although I always loved her. I just thought, don't try to. When you meet people, don't start off with, "I know more than you." Don't do that. Find out where they stand and why. I like Starbucks. I love the flavor. I don't like the idea of selling the most expensive coffee. They're in the business to charge the most money, and I don't like. But I do like spending for a good experience, and I like my good coffee. I buy espresso blend here and I make it with the French press. And I actually it's not hot. There's a little bit left, but it's cold. I need another cup. But it's not Starbucks. It's like, but I love the flavor of Starbucks. But I don't like the idea that their stores have to be higher priced than anyone else. That I don't like. They support Israel since when? They don't. The truth was not in the corporation of Starbucks. The truth wasn't in them. They didn't have the truth unless they changed. I don't. Maybe they change. I don't. Corporations do change sometimes, but usually when they get sold. When a corporation gets sold, it's possible they can change, but you got to worry about who their shareholders are too. So that has to go away. I don't want to. But a lot of the name brands are invested in now by this big lie, the New World Order, the conglomerate I call them. It's very hard to explain. It's hard to get people that aren't already on board. It's hard to get them to understand what that is all about. Years and years, centuries ago, the Rothschilds and on the European side, and the Rockefellers a little bit later on the American side, kind of put their wits together and said, "Here's how we rule the world someday, not today." You get stronger and stronger, a little by little, and you buy things. You invest in banks. You centralize those banks. You invest in big pharma, media, and corporations, and you influence their CEOs, and then you'll have everybody doing what they're told. And if you tell them the lives of their and future of their children is at stake, they'll do everything you tell them. And that's what they've done. That's what they've done. YouTube is on the side of that, and they're shadow banning some of us. They're still unsubscribing me to the big channels that I subscribe to. I keep checking them and I keep finding out that I'm not subscribed. It's unbelievable. It's like, why are you doing that? Because they believe in divide and conquer. But they don't do it 100%. Why don't you just like just kill their channels, just get rid of them? Why don't you just do that? Because they don't want you to know. They want to do it quietly because they're passive aggressive. Beast of Desert, I'll thank you for stopping in and chatting. Thanks a lot. I'll see you. Thank you so much for the view. Yeah, it's crazy. Oh, it's only been 93 minutes. Let's analyze. I'm going to analyze for a second. You got to take a nap. What time is it where you are, Beast? Monetization is off. Why? So we have 3 peaks of 20 viewers, 21 viewers. There's 21 again. That was a little while ago, and then again at 20. So 20, 21, 21, and then 20. So we're going up and down, but we're peaking right around 21. So thanks for coming in, guys. Thank you so much. We'll stay live here and we'll see what we can do. We'll stay live a little while longer. Who wants to hear me sing? New York City. So in New York City, it's a little after 10. You're only going to take a nap? Me, if I take a nap right at 10 p.m., I'll be out for the whole night. I'll be out until like 6 or 7. New York City. Yeah, there's good and bad about New York City. You got the population there, so you make good money, but you got to spend all your money to live there. So you're really poor like everybody else until you leave, and then you don't have any money. I'm just bored. Yeah, get out of New York while you're still alive. There's so much to love about life outside of the city. the people in the city, they're lied to. They think, no, I got to live in the city. It's great. We have everything here. You have nothing there. Everything is nothing. It doesn't. To be out here where there's noise because there's everyone around us has dogs. So it sounds like the same dog barking, but it's always a different dog. They're all these little mid-sized to small dogs. We have a golden retriever, so he doesn't bark that. He does bark a little bit, but not that much. I want to go to the Amazon rainforest. Well, you got to be careful what you wish for, because that's the jungle. It's different. It's different down there, and I think you're going to be mostly in Brazil, but that's the wild. But I'm talking about, we're in the province here, not far from one of the largest cities in the world. We can just get in the car and get over there. But to get where we want to go, it'll be 60 to 90 minutes or more. So, but here, right as I look out, I can see, I got like 1, 2, 3, 4 windows, and there, I see nobody. But if I walk 3.5 blocks, I get a main avenue, then there's like hundreds of thousands of people. But it's good. I love it here. It's not like New York City here. First of all, everyone's the same except me. Everyone is a Filipino, so they're not worried about 100 different nationalities living upstairs, downstairs, across the hall. They're not worried about that. Everything's family. Everybody's Filipino. So it's easier to get along with everybody. There's more peace. I do not feel in danger or threatened in any way at all, ever. Now, that doesn't mean there's no crime. I'm sure, like, the women will be careful with their jewelry because they don't want someone to grab and run. That does, I guess that can happen. They can grab and run. I guess they do it, especially in, like, Manila. In the very busy places, they might do that. But it's not violent crime. If they can't grab and run or clutch and run, then they won't do it. They're not gonna, like, grab you and punch your head and kick you where it hurts and knock you out and then, take all your jewelry. They're not gonna do that. No, I'm not gay. And my wife is, I don't know where she is. She might be on a live stream she's on Reels. I can't change that. She used to be right here with me. We've done some live streams together, but lately we haven't done that. But we get along. We're in good spirits together. We both believe in God. The truth, if you don't know the first truth, everything about your life will go wrong, and that's the devil at work, or the lack of God. God will let you turn away because of free will, and he won't lead you. You have to choose to ask God to lead you. See you later. We'll see you. Trisha J, what's going on? Welcome to the club. Now, the big club we're talking about, the big lie, the New World Order, rule the world, the WEF, and all their little circular, little conglomerates. They all, the people that are afraid to do anything, they're wearing masks. Masks are not necessary. If you watch television news, they invest. They're the stockholders, the shareholders of the television news. It's all about the big lie, that there's global warming and a pandemic and all that nonsense. There's nothing to worry about. The end is coming, but it's not something to worry about. If you know the first truth, you will know the rest of the truth, which is God will save you. Then everybody else will perish. But you have to fear that. You have to fear God, and hope that he will save you. You have to ask God to save you. I see. Okay. I'm just reading a comment. I didn't see it right. My eyes are failing me. It's bad. My eyes are getting worse. Jeffrey M. Vlogs, ¿cómo está? Where are you? Where are you now? I get the water reservoir there that's about half full. After the halfway mark, it fills up very quickly, so I got to empty that. That means I got to take a quick break. We're past the 100-minute mark, guys, and we're going to stay live for a little while longer. So, Cebu City, awesome. How's Cebu right now? Do you see a lot of foreigners, like Westerners, that speak English? Are there a lot there? I mean, is it noticeable? Because that's why I hear that the Versailles are great, but where I am, I don't see foreigners. I think I saw one yet because he was tall and he was in McDonald's, but we didn't talk. It's not like I want to, like, if I see one, oh, we have to talk. It's not like that. He minded his own business and I minded mine. Yeah, but I didn't come here to be around foreigners. Now, if I see Bobby, he's in Thailand, so I won't see Bobby. But if we see them, it's okay. It's I don't have an issue with anybody. But I came to the Philippines to be with Filipinos. Let's see. I can't. Met one from Seattle yesterday. Yeah, like I said, I don't. If I see a foreigner, I don't start up a conversation. Or maybe I just wasn't in a talking mood. Sometimes I'm in a talking mood. Sometimes I'm just hungry. If I'm at a restaurant. I was with my wife too, so it's not like I was like looking around for strangers to be my friend. Pressy's here, awesome. Say hi. Say hi to Pressy, everybody. Anyway, thanks for coming in. It's awesome. It's been a good live stream so far. I have to empty that reservoir, and I got to take like a 1-minute break, and I'll be back. You know what? I want to start that music. We can do a song or two. We're not going to do karaoke, but I might do a song or two. That's what that is. But I'm only going to be gone for a minute. It'll be quick. Let's see. We're not gone yet. We're still here. So, what's wrong with my computer? The old one. It's got slow go. See ya, Jeffrey. Thanks for stopping in. It's awesome. I'm gonna take a quick break. All right, that's not the one I want to watch. We're gonna do that one. All right, and I'm only gonna be gone for a few seconds, so don't worry, guys. Stay right there. I'll be right back. What's happening? All right, play it. We're going slow here.
Sa lahat na naghihirap sa type 2 diabetes, hindi nakakakain ng maayos, hindi nakatulog ng maayos, at wala kang lakas na magtrabaho.
Stay right there. All right. I'll be right back. Don't go away, guys. Brett, hello. Neo, hey, Neo. Welcome to the show, guys. No woman, no cry. No woman, no cry. What's up, Neo? No woman, no cry. No woman, no cry. Sit, I remember when we used to sit in the government yard in Trenchtown, observing the hypocrites as they would mingle with the good people we meet. Good friends we have, good friends we have lost along the way. Yeah, in this great future, you can't forget your past. So dry your tears, I say, and no woman, no cry. And no woman, no cry. Karaoke and chat about the New World Order. Ah, little darling, don't shed no tears. No woman, no cry. Say, I remember when we used to sit in the government yard in Trenchtown. And then Georgie would make the firelights as it was logwood burning through the nights. Then we would cook cornmeal porridge, I say, which I'll share with you. Yeah, my feet is my only carriage, and so I've got to push on through. But while I'm gone, everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright. Yeah, everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright. So no woman, no cry. No woman, no cry. Oh, my little sister, don't shed no tears. No woman, no cry. Neo, we do a little karaoke and we talk about the big lie, the New World Order, things like that. The mask wearing and global warming are fake news. It's fake. I remember when we used to sit in a government yard in Trenchtown. And then Georgie would make the firelights as it was logwood burning through the nights. Yeah. Then we would cook cornmeal porridge, I say, which I'll share with you. My feet is my only carriage, so I've got to push on through. While I'm gone, no woman, no cry. No woman, no cry. Oh, my little darling, shed no tears. No woman, no cry. Little darling, don't shed no tears. No woman, no cry. little sister, don't shed no tears. No woman, no cry.
Manila is calling. Search thousands of amazing hotels.
It's a delayed, the mouse is delayed action. All right. Search amazing hotels. Yeah, hotels are amazing. I was in the hotel business, so I can vouch for that. Most hotels today are pretty good because that's what everybody wants. They want a good room for less money. That's what everyone wants. So you just saw some of my content. It's not all singing. We do a lot of talking about the fake news and what's real and what isn't real, stuff like that. So. The reason the television news isn't real is because since you were born, the investment groups have bought up the media. They don't own all of it, but they own big voting chunks of the stock of those stocks. So it's the WEF, BlackRock, Vanguard, State Street. They are trying to rule the world by buying everything and influencing everybody, and then not paying off everybody in government, but paying them to be the people that they want them to be. And then they will say, okay, so we're going to advise you on how to run Canada, stuff like that. And then there is pushback, but we're not getting into that yet. The big pushback, yeah. The big pushback. There'll be pushback, and then it'll be back and forth, and then they'll push back, and then. Let's see. Do you know the first truth? All right, let's go back there. Oh, we're almost at the 2-hour mark. That's why. All right, so. What content? My content on my channel is jeepney videos because everyone thinks jeepneys are going away because the government has made that the story, which isn't true. Jeepneys will not go away. Jeepneys will stay. The best they can do is make more regulations and make them come in for inspections, do that sort of thing, and upgrade the jeepneys. That's what you got to do. You can't get rid of them. They want other manufacturers to do business that Filipinos can't afford, and they won't be able to afford to ride more expensive vehicles either. So I saw a beautiful new clean bus drive by, and then a jeepney was right behind them or right in front of them. Everyone got on the jeepney and nobody got on the bus. So Filipinos are doing that too because they can't afford the new ones. They don't want to get used to it. They don't. So what can we add here? The Super Bowl. I love this new AR voice. It's awesome. I got another video coming tomorrow. I want to check my email. What? So I complained about somebody else's video that showed naked ass, so YouTube sends me a message saying, your shirt has been removed. Those pricks. Due to a change in the video settings. This is upsetting. So they can delete me for no reason, but they won't delete the naked ass now has 22 million views. As a result of this policy, what kind of policies do you have? They're calling it an unhealthy content. It's a pretty face playing guitar for 10 seconds. That's all it is. But they'll leave the naked ass up there. Do not reply to this message because there's nobody here to read it. I don't get it. That's ticking me off anyway. It's not a video that I go back and watch, but it did have thousands of views, a few thousand. No freedom of speech. So they give you the right to remix videos, whether by showing your face or something like that, or green screen. But it has to be a short. So it's like 10 or 15 seconds, and it's a girl with a pretty face that plays guitar, but it's only like a 10-second lick. And I remix it and played it on YouTube, and I got a few thousand views on that. But that was a while back. And I just got an email from YouTube saying they removed it because it's not healthy. But there's a video with 22 million views that shows naked ass for the first 10 seconds and the last 5 or 10 seconds on a 55-second short, and they won't remove it. And it's got millions and millions and millions of views. And I'm pissed off. I'm not pissed off at the channel that did that. I'm unhealthy showing a pretty young face playing guitar for 15 seconds, but when I complained of somebody else's video showing naked ass, I get a video taken down. And then they said to stay healthy on YouTube. What are you There's no nudity or vulgarity in it. It's just a quick little riff by a good-looking girl, and all you see is her. She's not naked or anything like that. So I don't get it. You know, with this younger frame of mind, they can have naked ass, but I can't have a face playing guitar. It's ridiculous. Tell me the truth. Stop lying to me. I can't stand it. I could just run a channel like I don't like YouTube because of you don't know who the boss is. There's no boss. It's like the boss doesn't run everything. It's not like that. No freedom of speech. Yeah, there's no such thing as freedom of speech. And that's been true since before YouTube. I don't blame YouTube for that. Although I do blame YouTube for going along with this stupid New World Order, which is really, it's the big lie. The big lie. Maybe I should put that back up. How am I going to do that? All right. I'm going to put that back up. And I'm going to erase that. That's what I'm going to put there. Maybe they'll do that with all my shares. Maybe I should share this one. The one with the naked ass. My complaint there was that YouTube's terms of service are not real. That's my complaint on that video. Your terms of service are not real, what I'm saying to them. AI is running YouTube and it's being taught by a young silly, I believe in the devil frickin' generation. That is true, Mike. I couldn't have said it better. I could have taken longer to say it, but I couldn't have said it better in such a short time. It's ridiculous. There's a video title, it's a short, but you can, if you go to the channel, you can see it in long form. It's 55 seconds. ASMR camping, Brazilian girl. This was amazing. For the first 10 seconds of the video, she shows her ass for 10 seconds. And then she's in a camper. The camper's put up perfectly. You know, there's medium length green grass, a dog sitting still, German Shepherd. They're in the woods. You know, there's a space for the camper. She's cooking food. She has it all in the pan. It's all ready to go. She's just doing the final stir. And then that goes away, and then she shows her ass again. And that's 55 seconds long. And it's got over 22 million views, 438,000 thumbs up. It's not even their latest video, but it goes back like 11 days. Now it's 28 million views. So every time I look at it, it's another million views. I'm gonna go back here. I don't know the exact count, but it's 28 million. She keeps showing her ass. So she shows her ass cheeks in like almost every video. And she's got, now it's 1.99 million subscribers. Only 257 videos. 617 million views. Yeah, she realized she has a good looking ass and she's gonna show it. That's not the problem. The problem is she's getting away with it on YouTube. That's the problem. She's an average face at best. I don't even like it. I don't really even like her face. But someone told her she has a killer ass, and she's using the system to I got a video taken down. It's like 10 or 15 seconds at the most. It's a pretty girl playing guitar. She's dressed in clothing, and this girl's showing her naked ass. And she's got 28 now million views. 8 million views since yesterday, right? And I got a video taken down, and I'm sick of it. Because I have a right-wing point of view, and they don't. They believe in the New World Order. Mabin 1, what's up? What's going on, Mabin 1? How are you? Thank you for stopping in. I'm complaining about YouTube. I usually do. I don't have to. I don't have to, but they keep doing stuff. But I'm sick of that. And now don't know where that video is. Now I have to deal with that. I don't want to do it while I'm live because then I won't talk. I should put, do you know the first truth? Because YouTube doesn't. YouTube management doesn't. But I'm trying to be a nice guy. The more I try to be a nice guy, the worse it gets for me. YouTube's unsubscribed me more than once to about 6 or 7 big channels because they have an opposite political opinion from YouTube. They understand the real truth, and YouTube is going along with this fake New World Order, and they're going strong. They were shutting people down for saying that there was COVID is wrong, or we're not following really good procedure. Or not, or saying anything that didn't fit their narrative. They were shutting you down, you know, blocking you for you're on a strike. You're off for 7 days or 14 days or whatever. Your channel's on double secret probation. Now they lightened up on that, but they still do things like what Twitter was doing. They shadow ban you and they unsubscribe you to the channels you watch, things like that. Or you do a video and then nobody watches it. You don't get any views. I'm so sick and tired of that. I'm going to use the #1 AI voice on a video tomorrow and I won't get any views because they're doing that. How can the fake New World Order big lie take precedence over the truth? I think if you use the word truth in your video, you're getting suppressed by YouTube. Or they'll do something, they'll just fuck with you. Kyo, what's going on? Thanks for coming back. What's up with the big booty bitches? Yesterday they had 20 to 21 million views. Now it's 28 million views. And then I reported again to say YouTube doesn't follow their own terms of service. And they sent me an email saying they took one of my shorts down for doing something unhealthy. They want a healthier community. And all it was a pretty young face playing guitar for 10 seconds. There's no nudity or nothing. No, there wasn't any talking, so there wasn't any vulgarity, nothing. Nothing shocking. Thank you. You can have it. You want it? Come and get it. I have no way of getting it to you. Thank you. I bought this almost 2 years ago. But I only wear it like once every 6 weeks or so. So I get a lot of t-shirts. Darian Green, you guys are, thanks. Welcome back, guys. Thanks for coming back. Yeah. What's up? That's okay. I'm glad you're passionate about the big booty. My wife has a big booty too. And the girl in that video, her face isn't anything special. Because she's too old, she's not that cute. But YouTube doesn't have real terms of service. You're not supposed to have nudity on YouTube, and sexual nudity. Ass is sexual. I don't care if they think it's not, because if I do that, if I show my wife's ass, my channel will get taken down. They'll just delete my channel. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. 28 million views. She had that had 20 million views yesterday, so 8 more million views today, since yesterday, for showing her ass. The beginning and the end. It was not 5 seconds. It was 10, and then another, I'll say 5 seconds at the end of the video, and then she has food on a pan, and then green grass, and a camper, and ASMR. I don't get it. So why is that worth 28 million views, and then I get a video taken down? Why? Why? Because I don't believe in what you think politically. You don't have the brains in your employee list to have the right political opinion. Well, do you know the first truth? The first truth is that in the beginning God created the heavens and the earth. If you don't follow the truth, have you ever noticed that things go wrong in your life? Ever since I met that wonderful babe with the killer ass, everything started going wrong in my life. Has that ever happened to you? I can't lie, Jay. I might have helped bump the views up a little by watching it to pleasure myself, but I stand with that's only one view. If something has 28 million views, what's my view? I don't care. I give my worst enemy a view to see what he's doing. The views pay out, but you need 28 million views. That's going to give her a chunk of money. She will pay her rent and then some with that. That will give her some money. Because her other videos, they have some views, but not as many as that one. And I'm ticked off because YouTube's allowing it. We're asking hard-hitting questions. Mike's a good guy. Mike is one of my friends. He's good. He's good to be here. You keep an eye on your. Wait. I can't read the last chat. I don't know why they do that. YouTube has that button in the way. You keep an eye on your oops. A single view to keep. Yeah. Because I gotta have knowledge to talk about something. I can't talk about what I have no knowledge on. The homo shit going on. What do I think about it? I pray for them to be saved, because when they perish, they won't be saved. They need to repent and believe in God. Yeah, if you get 28 million views on a short, it's going to pay out. I don't know the dollar amount, but it'll pay out. Yeah, it'll be a nice chunk of change. My shorts pay, like, I'm doing a lot of shorts. I'm doing like 5 or 6 per day, and I'm only getting like 40, 50, 60, 70, $80 a month, which doesn't pay out. I need 2 months to get paid out, so that's really not that much money. Peanut butter or jelly? If I was going to only have to have one on bread, I would choose peanut butter. I can't eat jelly unless there's peanut butter. The opposition. Yeah, you either believe in the truth or you don't. What about I won't talk about that. That's personal. I won't. Peanut butter or J. I look like I'm loaded. I don't work. I found out that when I had a good job, people would say, he's got money. Can I have some? When people think you have money, they want some. It's like, especially my ex-wife. Oh, he went to the Philippines twice. He's got money, and I need some. That jelly. You guys know just what to say at the right time. Make me laugh. Make me laugh. I don't care if you make fun of me. It's up to a limit, you know. Everybody's got their limits. Sometimes making fun of people is okay, but not if they're gay, because they have short fuses. They're drama queens. Can you shout out Big Rig for it's his birthday? Where's Big Rig? Whose birthday is it? Bullying is, yeah, this anti-bullying stuff, it's nonsense. Bullying is part of life. If you can't put up with it, Big Rig, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Big Rig. Happy birthday to you. You drive the big trucks. That's okay. Lots of people drive those trucks. They're big rigs. What you can't do without them. Thank you. Hitting them notes. Yeah, people used to say, are you a professional singer? And I would say, well, they pay me to sing this, so I guess so. It doesn't pay much, but you can be a professional singer and not be a pop star. It must be nice to be Taylor Swift. We went to McDonald's yesterday, right? Because I like a burger and fries once in a while. So we're having a burger and fries, and they get the music on. I thought the music's pretty good. It was Taylor Swift. And then the next song was Taylor Swift. And then the next song was Taylor Swift. I said, this must be Taylor Swift hour. This is pretty cool. And of course, she's the big favorite of the NFL and the Super Bowl, Taylor Swift, because she's dating one of the Kansas City Chiefs who are in the Super Bowl. And that tells me, well, are they picked to win? Here's how they decide who wins the Super Bowl. It's the third or fourth quarter. There's a big play. They blow the whistle. If this goes against them, it's going to be tough for them to win this football game. Hey, there's a 15-yard. I saw an offsides play, which is a 5-yard minor penalty. That would have been doable. But because he crashed into the lineman, they called a personal foul. Unnecessary roughness, 15 yards. They never got out of that. They never. I think it was. That was I think it was Baltimore. I forget. I can't remember if it was Baltimore or Detroit. I think it was Baltimore. That screwed them over. And then there was another one. There's a couple of little calls later. It's usually later in the game, and it's like they can't get out of that. But what they did is they let that made them quit. Little by little, they quit, and then they don't play well because they were playing great. But Kansas City's, they've been up against the big boys before. And it's not all the same guys, but you need new guys in positions on the team every year. No team has the same guys every year on the team. But as a team, they've learned how to deal with that. They've been up against the big boys, which tells me that they're going to be favored in the Super Bowl, and the Taylor Swift thing tells me that. So it doesn't matter who should win. Baltimore was playing great. They destroyed San Francisco earlier in the year, and San Francisco's playing well now, but something tells me Kansas City is going to have another ring. I don't have text to speak, not in the, oh, do I? No, I can just start a poll. Let's ask a question. Wait a minute. Darian. Wait, no, hold off on the poll. They're talking too much. Thank you, Big Rig. That's awesome. I don't mind. I love singing Happy Birthday. It's the one song I can do. I mean, I sing a few songs. I just did No Woman, No Cry, but Happy Birthday like no other song. You like Pop Smoke? Who's Pop Smoke? I don't know. They already decided. Yeah. Jay, would you say you're a narcissist? No, I'm not a narcissist. But I do have strong opinions, and I'm not going to back down. That doesn't make me a narcissist. Nightbot shutdown mode. What did Nightbot do? Please connect with Darian Green. There's the channel right there. If your first word is J space, it will bring up Nightbot. I love Poppy Smoke. I don't know who that is. I don't know Poppy Smoke. Yeah, typing the word J will bring up your home channel. But I don't know if anyone's going to follow it. I think I love you. That's a song. I think I love you. Can I sing that song? I think I love you. I don't try to sing that, and it's an oldie. Let me think if I can. I don't know if this is gonna be good, but I'm gonna give it a shot. It's an oldie. It was a number one song for a week, but it wasn't really that big. Is there a karaoke version? I can't find the karaoke. All right, oh, here we go. Let's try this version. I'll try the Zoom, not the karaoke.
Imagine how it would feel if you could learn to play worship guitar.
All right. All right, let's skip that and get into the song. All right, here it is, guys. I Think I Love You. This is the beginning of the 70s. Hold on, guys. All right. I'm sleeping and right in the middle of a good dream. Like all at once I wake up from something that keeps knocking at my brain. Before I go insane, I hold my pillow to my head and spring up in my bed, screaming out the words I dread. I think I love you. This morning I woke up with this feeling I didn't know how to deal with, and so just decided to myself, I hide it to myself and never talk about it, and did not go and shout it when you walked into the room. I think I love you. I think I love you. So what am I so afraid of? I'm afraid that I'm not sure of a love there is no cure of. I think I love you. Is that what life is made of? Though it worries me to say that I've never felt this way. Maybe stick to, I don't know the song. Just the thought. There's other songs. Plus, there's no mic. I don't know what I'm up against.
What it's all about.
Yeah, you're right. So I don't know that song. I just thought maybe it'll work. That's how you get started on songs, is to is to know. Naked Ass and Brazilian Adventure. I just want YouTube to shut them down, because that would be following their own rules. Will you leave your wife and come back with me to America? I can set you up with a nice life and make much money. That's what they all say. I'm too tired. You wouldn't like me. Can I play Paul McCartney? Yeah, I can do Paul McCartney. Let's see if I can get back to, oops, I'm on the wrong one, hold on. There's a song I do, and it's better. It's better than that. I don't really know that. Song I just sang, I don't really, that's Partridge Family, or David, what's his name? Let's see, all right. There it is, Paul McCartney. This was the #1 song. All right, Paul McCartney, guys. Hopefully this is better than that last song. Should be. Hopefully that's loud enough. You'd think that people would have had enough of silly love songs. But I look around me and I see it isn't so. Some people want to fill the world with silly love songs. And what's wrong with that? I'd like to know. 'Cause here I go again. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. I can't explain the feelings plain to me. Now can't you see? She gave me more. She gave it all to me. Now can't you see what's wrong with that? I need to know, 'cause here I go again. I love you. I love you. Love doesn't come in a minute. Sometimes it doesn't come at all. I only know that when I'm in it, it isn't silly. Love isn't silly. Love isn't silly at all. Yeah, yeah. My favorite sandwich, ham and cheese. What else is there? Tuna? Tuna would be second favorite. Thank you, guys. How can I tell you about my loved one? How can I tell you about my loved one? How can I tell about my loved one. I struggle with that part right there. No, I'm not drunk. I'm drinking water. Plain water. If I was drunk, I would be singing great. I love you. I love you. The trick is to sing easy songs. I love you. I love you. You have to. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. All right, here comes the last verse, guys. You'd think that people would have had enough of silly love songs, but I look around me and I see it isn't so. Oh no. Some people want to fill the world with silly love songs. And what's wrong with that? Oh yeah. Okay, so there's no sound card today, so I can't stick in that fake applause or anything like that. There's no surround sound, nothing, no reverb. It's just the voice with the little mic here and the sound in the room. That's it. Do the vamp anthem. What's that? I don't know the vamp anthem. I need a record deal. Yeah, who doesn't need a record deal? But then you got to do what they want you to do. You got to go promote. That's not a problem. Don't worry about that. Not a problem. Playboy Carty. I don't know that one. I'm an oldie guy. The newest song I sing, I want to do some new songs, but I haven't got them ready yet. Because the YouTube Shorts bucket has millions of songs, and some of them are new, and I'm at least 40. It's at least 40 years old. Yeah, but I'm not sure what song you're talking about. So, Playboy Carty I never heard of that. I do hits. I mean, top 40 hits is what I mean. It'd be perfect for you. What happened to my? Oh, I wasn't on my karaoke list. That's right. It's an easy song too. Yeah, but I got to know it for it to be really easy. For me to be able to sing it easily, I got to know the song. So let's do. I'm going to do this one. This was a hit, not once but twice. So it was a hit, and then it was a hit in a movie. So let's do it. It's going to start off with they all start off with ads. Ads are crazy on YouTube now. Listen to it real quick, and that's what everyone does in karaoke. But I need separate time for that. Hold on. After this, I'll take a look at that after this. You broke my heart. 'cause I couldn't dance. You didn't even want me around. And now I'm back to let you know I can really shake 'em down. Do you love me? Do you love me? Now do you love me? Now that I can dance. Watch me now. I'll work it out, baby. Well, you're driving me crazy. And just a little bit of soul now. I can mash potato. I can do the twist. Now tell me, baby. All right, it'll do it next. You like it like this. Tell me. Tell me. Do you love me? Do you love me? Everybody calls it yabba dabba doo stuff, whatever, if they're not in the mood for it. There's a time and place for everything. Vamp Anthem, is that the name of it? Vamp Anthem? Yeah, but these are not their anthems. It's not like that. I'm not going to ban songs because someone sang it that you didn't like or agree with. That's not how songs work. If we did that to ban, we would ban all music. So, the name of the song is Vamp Anthem. Let's see. I don't know. See if by Cardi, is it Vamp Anthem Playboy Cardi? I can't play a whole song because then I start getting copyrighted and all that stuff, so. Is there a karaoke version to it? Why isn't it playing? That naked ass video had as many views as this in just 11 days.
When the verse outside, look, bitch, you better be ready.
All right, we got to get the karaoke version, if possible. If possible. All right, so Vamp Anthem. There's no karaoke. There's a vulgar and a clean version. There's no karaoke version though. There's no karaoke version. So that's why I can't sing it. It's instrumental. Try the instrumental. Yeah. We'll keep that in mind, guys. Oh, I'm hot. I'm too hot. I forgot to turn that back on a long time ago. That's how you know you're having fun, when you live in the Philippines and you forget to turn on the aircon, the air conditioner. It's hot and I didn't even realize it. What is that? Why do you talk about it so much? Brazilian adventure. Because YouTube has terms of service. You're not supposed to show tits, ass, and male body parts, and they're doing it. And they're getting away with it, and it upsets me because I can't get away with that. That's why. And they have millions and millions and hundreds of millions of views, and it's not fair. because they took a video down and they said it wasn't wholesome. And it's like, are you kidding me? And I know it's some young punk. You can get what? Get paid to show your feet on YouTube. Who's going to pay me? Who's going to pay me to show my feet? I'll show my feet right now if somebody gives me a super chat. Do it, do it, do it. No, give me a super chat first and then I'll show my feet. I promise. For free. I don't pay, I take. Oh, there you go. See. But I take shit from YouTube and they pay me in spades. I'll take your ass. What? I'm not playing with you, I'm playing with YouTube. You said some people pay to see feet on YouTube, right? No, there's a karaoke version and then the original hit version, you can't do that. They don't like that. They shut my live stream off once when we showed the lyrics on screen while we sang it, and they shut us off. They do what they feel like doing. They don't do everything to everybody. They do what they feel like doing to certain people when they want to smack somebody. Depends on who's got their hands on the button, I guess. That's what they're doing. The naked ass, it's the same. Brazilian Adventure is doing that. They're getting 28 million views per video by doing that, and nobody else is allowed to do it. Black people can't hurt you. Well, they can only hurt me when I let them. It doesn't matter where I am. Oh, he said the N-word, he has to be fired. No, because YouTube can call it unwholesome and shut it down. But YouTube can do whatever they want. Somebody got on my channel and started doing that, and I had to stop it. I had to stop the live stream, and I got rid of it. Because I didn't want people to think that's what I'm about. For some reason, I have a few black acquaintances. I consider them friends. But if I sit here and start saying the N-word, they might not like me. They might not like it. Let it rip. I have the N-word pass. Yeah, that's the thing. White people can't receive the N-word pass. I hope that changes, but right now it hasn't changed. YouTube's on the side of the far left here. No, I'm not going to hate you, but I just think that it'll turn my live stream into something I didn't intend. That's what it will do. I won't hate you, but my live stream will become something that I didn't intend to do, so. It's changed by now, yeah, that's what you wish. We all wish it would change. We all wish it would change, but it doesn't. Because the same people are in charge. The people who were never elected are in charge. And in a lot of places, the people who are elected don't care. Gotta turn a new leaf. Yeah, unfortunately, my New Year's resolution is to be a little bit better than I was last year as a person. So that's my resolution every year, is to be a little bit better than I was last year. Better in every way, in the eyes of God. That's what you got to do, guys. It brings luck. I am the luckiest man, one of the luckiest people that in the world, and I'm lucky to be here. I didn't know this could be possible. Just 3 years ago, I didn't know this was possible. Maybe just one more time for old time's sake. Yeah, somebody said that in the movie Godfather. Michael, spare my life for old time's sake. Can't do it, Sal. Imagine hearing that. Imagine saying, Michael, spare my life for old time's sake. Can't do it, Sal. He had to go for a ride. But he thought he was going someplace to be brought out of the car and shot in the head. He didn't know the guy sitting behind him was going to pull out wire and strangle him right in the seat. His feet went through the windshield. How do you get out here? You got to be in one of the. You got to be coming from one of the countries that has travel arrangements with the Philippines. I forget what they call that. I think Japan. If you're in Japan, I don't know where you are. There's many countries, not all. So you got to be in a country that has a travel agreement with the Philippines, and then you can come for 30 days, and then your first extension is 29 days, so 59 days. And then you need someone to petition you to stay longer. And then it's 6 months at a time. You got an Iron... No, but I bought the Iron Man suit as a gift for one of my nephews. He was at the time he was only like 5, so now he's 7. I liked Iron Man the movie. That was a good movie. I like that. I think Japanese, I think you can come to the Philippines you can come for 30 days and then get a 29-day extension. But you got to be in Terminal C for that. Terminal C has the Bureau of Immigration. You can get that right away. But if you land at Terminal A, it's not there. You got to go over to C. And it's hard to get over there. No, I don't. I'm not in the habit of saying the N-word, so never mind that. Can I borrow $20? No, I don't have $20. Norma took my last 500 pesos. I said, "What's this for?" She goes, "We got to pay the housekeeper." We got to pay the housekeeper. Oh, okay. That's a good price to pay for a housekeeper. Japan doesn't let you. Japan has an agreement with the Philippines. I forget what they call that. Some type of travel thing. But they know about it. They have agreed not to let people go to places that they're not allowed to go. We won't send people to your country if you don't allow them. So there's that going on. I told you I don't work. I don't have a job. Oh, I work at YouTube. Sometimes I get paid. It's like every other month I get a check. But it's not much. Because I can't get 28 million views. Those people are making money and they're breaking the terms of service. If I was loaded, well, oops. I have a housekeeper. She works 3 days a week. It's about $10 plus meals. So she eats too. And then I give her something nice for Christmas. So you just don't be doing shit in another country and live it up. Insane sounds. Well, I'm 66. I'll be 67 in like a week. So my birthday's coming. Sing me happy birthday. Would I live at the Playboy Bunny Mansion? I wouldn't have much freedom there. You got to do what you're told, right? Like the Epstein Island. Epstein Island had mansions, right? And if I was living there, I would have to stay out of Jeffrey's way. Don't let him see you at the mansion. That's one of the rules. He didn't want to see anybody. Like, people live there, they work there, and they live there. But one of the rules is, yes, do your job here and enjoy yourself, but don't let Jeffrey see you. He knows he has employees working here. He just doesn't want to bump into them. He doesn't want to see you. He wants you working here, but he doesn't want to see you. So that's the kind of guy he was. And it's the same with Playboy. Playboy Bunny was Hugh Hefner, right? I don't know if he's still alive, but I'm lazy. Norma, well, she lets me be lazy because she does everything for me. So I don't tell her to do anything. I don't say, honey, I'm hungry, make me lunch. I don't do that. I wait. I wait like a good doggy. Would I live at the Playboy Bunny Mansion? That's a funny question. Guys, I don't know what kind of music you like. We're gonna do this. I gotta take another break. I'm gonna check the water reservoir. I'll be right back, guys. Don't go away. I'll be right back. Keeps falling off. All right. It's up to you. All right. All I can do, I've done. Memories won't go. Memories won't go. I had sworn that with time, thoughts of you leave my head. I was wrong, now I find just one thing makes me forget. Red, red wine, stay close to me. Don't let me be alone. It's tearing apart my blue, blue heart. had sworn that with time thoughts of you leave my head. I was wrong. Now I find just one thing makes me forget red, red wine. Stay close to me. Don't let me be in love. It's tearing apart my blue, blue heart. Red, red, you keep me rocking all of the time. Red, red wine, you make me feel so grand. I feel $1 million when you're just in my hand. Red, red wine, you make me feel so sad. Anytime I see you go, it makes me feel bad. Red, red wine, make me feel so fine. Monkey back music band, sweet headline. Red, red wine, me give me whole heap of sing, whole heap of sing. You make me do my thing. Red, red wine, you really know how to find your kind of loving from a blessing from above. Love you right from the start, with all of my heart. Red, red wine in an 80s style. Red, red wine in a modern beat style, yeah. Give me a little time, make me clear up my mind. Give me a little time, make me clear up my mind. Give me red wine, cause it make me feel fine. It make me feel fine all of the time. Red, red wine, you make me feel so fine. The monkey back music pan, the sweet headline. The lion broke, the monkey got choked. A bad, bad ganja pan music roundabout. Red, red wine. 'Cause I know love is true. Love you till I die, and that's no lie. A red, red wine, I can't get you off my mind. Wherever you might be, I'll surely find. Make no false, just cool. Give me a little time, make me clear up my mind. Give me a little time, make me clear up my mind. Give me red wine, cause it make me feel fine. It make me feel fine all of the time. Red, red wine, you make me feel so fine. The monkey back music pan, the sweet headline. The lion broke, the monkey get choked. That bag ganja pan, the music run about. A red, red wine, you really know how to find love. You kind of love like a blessing from above. A red, red wine, I love you right from all of my heart. Oh, red, red wine, you give me whole heap of sing. Whole heap of sing, you make me do my own thing. Red, red wine in an 80s style. Red, red wine in a mother beat style, yeah. Red, red wine, you make me feel so fine. You keep me rocking all of the time. Red, red wine, you make me feel so grand. I feel $1 million when you're just in my hand. Red, red wine, you make me feel so sad. Anytime I see you go, you make me feel bad. Red, red wine, you make me feel so fine. The monkey back music band, the sweet headline. My blue, blue heart. Oh, you couldn't keep up with that. I had to cough. It's too long, 5:36. That's one person can't do that song. It's not one person. So that's like, thanks, Sam. Good time. I screwed that all up. That was bad. The best way to catch up when you fall behind, because it's fast, when you fall behind, what you do is you skip a line here and then you catch back up. You skip. So that's the secret, KO. I'm sorry, I didn't mean it, Brett. What did you do with Brett? Shut the fuck up and look at chat. I can't sing and read. I've already tried that. All right, so let's look at chat. Good blast, been real good. Thanks, Darian. Thank you. What the fuck did you just fucking say about me, you little bitch? I'll have you know I graduated top of my class in the Navy SEALs and I've been involved in numerous secret raids on AI. Go! All while Jay sings horrible in the background. All right, so. I guess it was a longer song than I thought, guys. What's going on in the chat? Um, um, I think the United States has problems. The United States, Gil, has an attitude adjustment problem. They're not as great as they think they are, and they're not free. But yet, an American will tell you they're great and they're free. I don't believe in that. So, yeah, you can't like keep chatting while I'm singing, and it's like I'm not running the show while I sing. Sorry, I missed that one. I'm very respectful of Filipinos, and they know it. Oh, sorry. So I missed that altogether. I missed that in the beginning. I can't see everything, guys. So Brett hardly said anything. I don't know if Brett said anything. So shut up and look at the chat. You know, I missed one and then I missed them all. So he's Jason Bourne. Very good. Yeah, it's hard to do, Red. I sing all the songs that are hard for everyone else. So, and they're easy for me, so I do them. Yeah. Yeah, some people don't like some other people. That's all there is to it. I don't tell the people if I don't like someone, I don't tell them I don't like them. They should be able to figure it out. Like one of Mike G's girlfriends sent me a message saying, "Why is he in your live stream on panel?" He said he said in his live stream that he hates you. I said that's okay. That's okay. I'm not giving him money. All right. So you don't like him. So that's that. That's the name of that tune. Thanks for coming in, Britt. Kyo, thanks for coming in, guys. It's a view. That's all I want. I just want some of the things you said make me funny. I don't take offense to everything, so I laugh. So, but that's just me. Not everybody is like that. I can take criticism. I did an interview for a job that I wasn't going to receive, and she said, I would like to do a second interview with you right now. And I would like to critique you and tell you what your strengths and weaknesses are. And I agreed to that. And she goes, not very many people would do that. She goes, people don't want to hear it. Thanks, Gil. Thanks for hanging out. Yeah, I laugh at the funniest things, but I don't laugh at everything. Some things I can't laugh at because there's too many people, all right, that don't like it. But I don't like there's always been bullying, but suddenly everybody wants to put a stop to bullying, but they don't know how. What they don't realize is that bullies come from bullying. Bullies are probably the most abused people in the world. If someone's a bully, it's probably because his father's abusing him in some way. So he's not feeling the love. He doesn't get love at home. So he's going to go out and be a bully. So the fact that we want to fight them is wrong. Yeah. So, but it doesn't make it right. Just because someone's doing you wrong doesn't make, two wrongs don't make a right. So so that now you have a complicated situation. But the best way to treat a bully is to encourage him, give him. Sometimes you just need to show them some love. Like I thought maybe someone's being a bully to me in 7th grade, and I walked towards the school that day, and I only lived like 2 blocks away, and I'm walking towards the school, and I'm getting ready to pass the chain link fence where I could see everyone playing, and I'm like, I'm just gonna like call him before he sees me, and I'm gonna tell him he's cool, and I forget exactly how I said it. And I just said, "Hey, Johnny, what's up?" But I said something that made them feel good, and he's like, "Hey, Jay," and that was it. Sorry, Kyo, they're not liking it. They're not liking it. It was such a good live stream because he wasn't pissing me off, so I let him stay there, and then all of a sudden, he's like mad at you guys. So. Bullies are people that are not feeling the love. So for some reason, they're not being treated right. They're being mistreated. So if you're growing up being mistreated, you might not even know you're being mistreated. You may just think, oh, I just need to be tough. Bring Kyo back now. Sam didn't do it. Sam didn't do it. Yeah, he was getting a little abrasive. I think he's drinking. Because the person that asks you if you're drunk, it's because they're drinking. Usually, it's not always, but I watched the game. Brett just came in and said he's watching a game, and then he's just in the background. He's not even saying anything. Kyo is just being a wise ass, that's all. He's just being a wise ass, Sean, so. Oh, apparently, he's been abused, so that's it. He's a victim. Bullies are victims of abuse. Yeah, that's true. They're not like they don't just decide I'm going to be a bully and I need someone to stop me. It doesn't work that way. But it's not cool. I'm not saying it's cool. I'm saying, yeah, was that basketball? Yeah, right now I'm not thinking of basketball. He didn't do it. What happened? What did you do to him? What did you do to him, Sean? You just deleted his messages. That's all. Oh, you deleted everything. What did you do? I don't even know. Do I need to take all the jackets away? Gonzaga is the Zags, right? Gonzaga. They say it's Gonzaga, but it's really Gonzaga. It's still the first half. It's still the first half. So Sam didn't do it. Sean did it. I don't know what he did though. What did you do, Sean? What'd you do to Kyo? I don't know. I can't undo what I don't know. I don't know what he did. So, So, we're into this is hour number 4, guys. We're doing awesome. Zags, Gonzaga came big on the scene about 22 years ago. I think they were in the Final Four. And or something like that, and then they started going deep into the NCAAs after that. So XQ, I don't know what happened to him. Sean, I don't think, Sean, are you still here? What did you do to Keo? I don't know. It was okay at first, but it was too much after a while. Darian, it was, I think he was getting drunk. He was saying too many smart ass things. LMU. I never heard of them. I never looked at them as LMU. I always looked at them as just Loyola. Yeah, I don't watch too much college basketball because I don't have any time for that. I'm in the Philippines. Everyone deserves a good chance. Yeah, it was fun at first, but you know, I can't watch the chat while I'm singing, guys. I can't do that. So, yeah, we'll give him a second chance. We'll remove that. Darian, I'll remove it. And I think he was drunk, so that's fine. We'll get him back next time. But I'm thinking of removing all the jackets. Loyola is in Los Angeles. Yeah, I didn't know that. I'm not sure what I'm going to do about jackets. Sometimes they're good. If Q, it was okay with what Q was saying up to a point, and then he started saying "fuck off" and all this. That's not good, guys. You know. I'm not a professional singers don't do karaoke, and that's the reason. They got to be in the studio. Out until further notice is here. Good to see you. Like, take Taylor Swift. She's not going to go to the restaurant, right, have dinner, and then grab a mic and start singing. It's not going to happen. It's got to be, because she's doing the live thing. It's got to be with the band, the sound check. Everything's going to be just right. They can't just start doing karaoke. It won't sound good. Out until further notice is here. Awesome, Andrew. Awesome. I'm surprised you still have that you stuck with that after all these years. It's been over 3 years, right? That you stuck with that. He's still out. Oh, they never brought you back, huh? Yeah. 560 views so far. It's awesome. We're past hour number 3, guys. We're 10 minutes into hour number 4, so a little bit longer. What's the concurrent? Oh, 21. We had 21. A couple of times we hit it. 1, 2, 3. How come it changes? We had 21 3 times, and now we hit it again, but now one of them's gone. Why does it change? We're on the road to 600 views. That's awesome. Thanks for coming in, guys. Thank you, everyone. Do we need to do another song? We could do another song. My voice is shot, though, because I don't have the mic anymore. There's no sound card, no mic. It's just sound in the room, and then this little, with the lapel mic right here. That's it. Sean and Brett stuck with their names, Jay. Yeah, Sean and Brett. Yeah. So I think XKO was a little drunk, maybe. I don't know, because he was funny at first, and then it started to get a little rude, and then he was picking on people. It occurred to me, some exciting changes are happening on the J Mike channel, guys. It occurred to me that Gorilla Bear's here. Thanks for coming back in, Gorilla Bear. Thank you so much. It occurred to me that YouTube, they announced it last year that, or the end of, I forget when they announced it, it was a while ago, that they would be concentrating on the verticals and shorts, but now also live streams. They're really concentrating on verticals and getting off the streaming software. I don't know what the problem is with streaming software, but it's basically because we're not vertical, I guess. So they seem to be pumping us out to more viewers this way, and I just decided to go with that and see how that works for me, because I wasn't getting anyone on the seat there was no collab, and Norma's doing reels, so Norma doesn't have time for this either, because she does reels, and they have a big collab going on. It's like I'm not involved. So, but they're happy. They're having fun. So every once in a while, Fanatic would come up on the panel, but you know I do most of the talking and stuff. So, but he's not always here, and then it's just me. And I have streaming software with room for 10, and there's nobody on the panel. So I thought, okay. And I don't like to sing alone, so I just figured I'm gonna go up. Now I can have one other person here, but I don't have the link today. I can't do it today because I didn't start off with the link. And before you go live, you can copy the link, I think. Yeah, that's not part of it. We can take a look that way. You can see the grates on the window. That's Filipino. I don't see any way. I just don't see how I can't copy the link unless I do it at the start. I can copy it at the start and then I can email it out. And then I bring one person, but I didn't do that, and I don't know how to do it now. Reels is only for fun. YouTube Shorts only good for views, but nobody sticks around. Right. No, my shorts are like 15 to 20, 25 seconds, sometimes 30 seconds. That's it. So I don't need anybody to stick around on them. I'm on the road to 4 million views now. It's like over 3.25 million views already. But that's not enough. You need millions to get paid. I mean, you need more millions to get paid. So and then you need to do another one and another one because they won't. Britt, give me your input. Norma says they get paid on Reels, but I don't think it's that much money. She says that even the small amounts of money it goes into their Gcash, but I'm not sure about that. She doesn't tell me everything, and then she'll say, "I told you." Yeah, you don't tell me everything. Melody Short Music is here. Awesome, Melody. I'm looking at you, but I'm not saying your name. So welcome in, Melody. Oh, 2 more viewers and we hit 600. We'll get there in a few seconds. When I end the live stream, it won't count all the viewers right away until it has to roll through. For some reason, they double check everything. YouTube is counting the viewers, guys. They put a big deal. Meta loses money with Reels. That's why the Zuck pulled the money from the pro. I didn't know that. Norma says they're getting paid. Now, the Zuck, I wish him all the bad luck in the world. I pray for him to be safe. They say he built or is building bunkers in the volcanoes of Maui, right? They'll be the first to go when the lava strikes. They'll be the first to catch fire. That's so stupid. But that serves you right. If you're going down there to avoid the apocalypse, think again. Be careful what you wish for. He pulled the money to build the bunker. Yeah, it's not going to help him. They'll be the first to perish. It doesn't matter. Everyone's going to die by fire. It doesn't matter where you go. The Bible's 600 views. Thanks, guys. Thanks for coming in. 606 now. Wow, 6 more just like that. Bam! Thank you, guys. We'll get to 1,000 if we stay alive. Thanks for watching, guys. All I ask is that you hit the thumbs up. That's very cool when you do that, guys. Let's see. A lot of people getting drunk in the East Coast now, right? In Central Time. You're all drinking on a Tuesday night. It's awesome. It's Wednesday afternoon here now. Meta's been failing since they started, right? Didn't they create Meta to save Facebook, and then these billionaires don't know what to do with their money. It ain't real. The money's not all real. Now I know they print a lot of money, but All the money in the world isn't real. Now the billionaires have money; they can do things that they want, but it's not the money. All of the money. If everyone told their bank they want to withdraw their cash, everyone in the world at the same time tomorrow said, "I want my money." All the central banks and it would all collapse. This whole entire system would collapse. So if you have a problem with the systemic stuff going on, just withdraw your money. So anyway, earlier I was talking, and I got distracted. I was talking about how I had a good job. Everyone thinks if you have a good job, you're making money, and they want some, or they want something. I decided I could come here and I don't need that money, and I'm better off here. And this is year 3. It's cool. So far, so good. Oh, what do I do? You want another song?
When the sun is blinding, putting down your...
They all have ads. I can't. All right, I'll be right back, guys. Don't go away. We're still live here. We're going to stay live. We will stay live. We're gonna sing this song. I stood there boldly, sweating in the sun. Felt like a million, felt like number one. The height of summer, I never felt that strong, like a rock. I was 18, didn't have a care, working for peanuts, not a dime to spare. But I was leaning solid everywhere, like a rock. My hands were steady, my eyes were clear and bright. My walk had purpose, my steps were quick and light. And I held firmly to what I felt was right, like a rock. Like a rock, as strong as I could be, like a rock. Nothing ever got to me, like a rock. I was something to see, like a rock. Christina Mercy TV Jordan, and I stood there straight, unencumbered by the weight of all these hustlers and their schemes. Thank you for the thumbs up. I stood proud, I stood tall, high above it all. I still believed in my dreams. Thank you for coming in, guys. so awesome. Out until further notice, if all the fat ladies tripped in the world, we would have a seismic catastrophe. All right. Like 20 years now, where'd they go? 20 years, I don't know. Sit and I wonder sometimes where they've gone. And sometimes late at night, oh, when I bathe in the firelight, the moon comes calling, ghostly white, and I recall, like a rock, standing arrow straight like a rock, charging from the gate like a rock, carrying the weight like a rock. I like a rock, the sun upon my skin like a rock, hard against the wind like a rock. I see myself again like a rock. I like a rock. Michael Sakamos, mega love shout out. Out until further notice. Casino Mercy TV, Jordan, thank you guys for coming in. Sean Williams, Britt, Blessos, thank you. Awesome. All right. Like a rock, guys, right? Bob Seger right there. 631 people. Thank you for coming in, guys. Thank you so much for they just keep coming in and out. And that's all. It's all I can ask for, guys. Thank you for the thumbs up. If you're doing that, if you're hitting thumbs up, I appreciate. That's awesome, guys. Can we get 20? We used to get 100. I don't know, but different format now. Different format, used to be 100. I'm excited about the new AI voices. I got that good one. I don't know how much I'll be able to use it, but I got to be able to integrate it with my... I think I figured out how to do that. I just have to learn the program, the software. It's Microsoft Clipchamp, nothing expensive, but I like it so far. We'll see what happens. Maybe I'll do that tonight. I'll break it. What else? It's hard to go 80, 20. We've been over an hour and 20, 3 hours and 20 minutes. We are in hour number 4. It's hard to go all the way to the end of that 4th hour. Plus I'm on low bat, so excellent internet connection here. We could go a little longer, but I don't know what to talk about. Who do you get for the Super Bowl? It's all fixed. The way they do it in that Kansas City Baltimore game, like somewhere late in the second quarter, early in the third, they make these little calls and what happens is the team that the calls go against, they quit little by little. They made the Ravens quit. And what happens is the Ravens, oh, we're tough. We're gonna try harder, and then they get unnecessary roughness and stuff like that, and that killed. How do you go off sides and commit unnecessary roughness in one step? One step, boom. They called that unnecessary roughness. That didn't need to be called. I've never seen that. And they called it, and that hurt the Ravens. There was a couple other little ticky-tacky calls that went against the Ravens, and I thought that's making them quit. Not only that, but it puts Kansas City in good shape, and then that was all they needed. So that's how they do it. And the refs say, no, it's the way I saw it. It's like, you don't make those calls in big games like that. That's ridiculous. And they just took the game away from the Ravens. But the Ravens, did implode. There were some things that they didn't need to do. When the going gets tough, you got to get going, not, So if they say unnecessary roughness, it's not time to get tougher. You got to be smart. One of the things that made Belichick famous is NFL Films recorded him. They called a timeout on defense, which is rare, especially in Super Bowls. And he wanted to, they always had a good defense, and he wanted to talk to them, and he said, don't screw around after the whistle. Stop it with the pushing and shoving and going at it. He said, get back to the huddle, rest up, and save your energy for the next play, and do your job. That's what he said. That's what they had. And that's when this was over 10 years ago, and they started getting the do your job stuff, play 360. You got to play 60 minutes. Some games are decided in the final minute, and the score changes. Like, they had the lead for 59 minutes, and then they lost. So the game is 60 minutes, and you gotta do your job. But the thing is, everyone thinks they're tough in the NFL, especially the linemen. Linemen and linebackers think they're tough, and but those little guys, Pat McAfee, he was a punter for the Colts. He was a tough guy. If you watch his show on YouTube, in ESPN carries it, he's a tough boy. So, he's built like a linebacker, but he was a punter. And Julian Edelman did a video saying that two punters tackled me. One of them was Pat McAvoy, because he's the last tackler. If you get by him, it's a touchdown. And Edelman scored a few too, so Edelman was one of the best ever. That's how he made his name on the Patriots, by running back punts. He was a punt returner, and a good one. I don't know how many. I'm going to look that up. How many? Oh, we're going to find out in a second. I'm feeling lucky. 4. Anything more than 1 is a big number. 4 punt return touchdowns for Edelman. And that's just punt returns. That's not, touchdown receptions or anything like that. Only 0.6% of NFL kickoffs, 6 out of 1013 of kickoffs, that's like from the 30-yard line or whatever, and 0.3 of punts, because a punt can come from anywhere on the field. 3 out of 952 were returned for touchdowns during the 2022 regular season. Only 3 of 952. But that's exactly why it's a thrill to see a returner beat the odds, weaving through wave after wave of improbability. Who owns the record? Oh, it's just return yardage is Desmond Howard. Had 875 yards in 1996. That's the year he returned a kickoff for a touchdown in the Super Bowl against the Patriots. But that was a kickoff, that wasn't a punt return. They're similar, but not exactly the same. A kickoff is always from the 30-yard line, and a punt return, you can punt from anywhere on the field. You're usually not inside the 40 when you're punting. Oh, this says he's got 5. I don't know. 4. The difference between 4 and 5 is 1, but that's a big number when you're only talking about 4 or 5. Oh, here it is right here. Oh, Devin Hester. Not to be confused with Desmond Howard. I always get them mixed up. Played wide receiver and as a return specialist, holds the record for most all-time return touchdowns, 20. Devin Hester. And most all-time punt return touchdowns. Oh. Most return touchdowns, 20. Most all-time punt return touchdowns, 14. He is widely regarded as one of the greatest, if not the greatest, return specialist in NFL history. Devin Hester. He played in the 80s. Now, you gotta remember, Julian Edelman was converted to wide receiver, or slot receiver. So he didn't return as many. Obviously, he still continued to return punts, but sometimes he wasn't the punt returner. He was born in the year Devin Hester ran back that kickoff for a touchdown in the Super Bowl. He was just born. Where does the time go? We're talking about Julian Edelman. So where does the time go? 6:49 views. Thanks, guys. The peak was 21. We hit that like three or four times. Thank you. Thanks, guys, for doing that. Yeah, I'm ticked off about YouTube. They suck. They don't follow their own rules. The rules are meaningless. The rules are so that they can hit you with whatever they feel like. It's almost senseless. I should say so. So I'm gonna end it, guys. I think I'm gonna end it because all I'm doing, I'm just reading and stuff, and I got more to do. Thanks for coming in. I'm getting tired, guys. I was singing a little bit. I did a couple of songs, and what did that say? Thanks for 650 views. Anyway, thank you, guys. I gotta call it quits. I gotta end it. So thank you for coming in, everybody. It's been awesome. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.